All right, people. Copyright. The music, but you know. Right on, people. I am here. I'm back. Finally back. It's been way too long. Man, you get my LaCroix out of here. It's been a minute. You can see I got this I don't know if you guys saw my thumbnail or not, but you see that bottle shape right there. What comes to mind when you see that bottle shape? I know what came to my mind when I saw that bottle shape. But we can discuss that. Let me get this here. It's been a minute. It's been like a month, man. Dang. You get the comments on. What is up, people? What is going on? I am here. All right. So let me get started here. Wait, you know what? Hey, Chris, what is up, brother? What's going on? Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it, man. It's been way too long. I got to give up, man. It's been a long time since I got to swing this axe. I popped in a live or two while I was at work. Anyone doesn't know why I haven't been on? I've been at work probably more than I've been home over the last month or so. When you upstaffed at work, which means we got more under the rig to fill, but we didn't hire any more people. So people are getting sick, and we got a continual overtime at work. It's just been it's been a lot, but I got some time now, and I'm planning to having off some more time in December. So, man, I could get back on track, right? I was making some progress. Actually, you know what? I had a thank you to all you. I had a big jump in subscribers. Actually, maybe I should go off for 3 weeks at a time and just watch the subscribers jump up. That's what it takes, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go. You know what? Let's start this off right. I got my Independent Joe Glenn and my Big Vic Glenn Topper. We started off with some axes here, people. All right, I gotta swing. It's been a while. Woo! Oh yeah, that felt good. Woo! All right. Did you hear that all the way over in Australia, Chris? I hope so. All right, let me get some of this. Here's my little starter here. This one I like to start with. This little Wild Turkey 81. Low proof. It's only 81 proof, obviously, but it's got all those same flavors that I love in Wild Turkey. Just not so, just the proof is quieted down a little bit, a lot bit actually. But it's a good little starter. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. Woo. Hey, I probably had over the last month, I probably had two or three sips of anything. If you saw my videos over the last few days, I didn't even have time, people, to make content. That's how it was getting. It was crazy. Hey, baby. My beautiful bad ex-wife just showed up. She's the best. You find anything? Mm-hmm. You did? Did you see Robert?
Yeah, he's coming over to pick up his stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, we got stuff going on tonight too. We are busy. I didn't even hit it yet. Just so. But anyway, cheers, people. My Independent Joe Glenn, my Big Vic Glenn Topper. Got my starter right here. Got my project manager over here. What do you call them in the movie business? Not the hand. What's it called?
Assistant.
Not the assistant. There's a specific name for it. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, man. It feels good swinging that sucker. The grip. Okay, so now I haven't showed it. I didn't show it yet.
Can see what it is.
Oh, we'll go like that.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. All right. So if you got something, cheers, everybody. I'll go ahead and cheers you with my Wild Turkey 81. I got a few bottles.
Gotta say hi to TikTok.
Oh, hey TikTok, what's up? Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to pay more attention to it. I got my wife, my grip over there. Gonna let me know if you guys are saying anything. I can't see what you guys are saying yet. Technology. Hey, what's up, man? Man, I got peeps watching everywhere. Peeps are watching. They're ducking in, looking over, looking over the windows. They're checking that out. Hey, Rudax, what's going on? Where's your dad? I appreciate you dropping in, Rudax. Is this the first time you've been on this live? I know it's not the first time you see me on Twitch, but is this the first time you've been part of one of my lives, and not me over on your dad's? Thanks for dropping in. Either way, I appreciate it. How's the tummy coming? Yeah, if you haven't had this Wild Turkey 81, I know Rudax, you're not getting any of this. But Chris, you and Lil, I don't know if you can get Wild Turkey 81 over there. This blend, anyway. This is a nice smooth blend that Junior threw together. And it's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. I like it better than the other, just the normal Wild Turkey. That's 81 proof. This obviously is that, but it's a different blend that he put together. So yeah, I'm liking it. I'll put it right there. Like I said, it's a nice starter. All right. So what this is here is not Rock Hill Farms. If you guys saw, I put a quick little video up yesterday, a little short, I don't know, it's less than 30 seconds long. Yeah, I saw this bottle. I was in Trader Joe's, and I was like, that bottle shape. I thought it was Rock Hill Farms. I'm like, what the heck? Here in Trader Joe's? Lurch! Hey, right here. Lurch. Right here. Lurch. Lurch made me this right here. He is the man. You gotten any farther on this, Lurch? I know it's been a minute since I haven't even been on Ravens Live, Bourbon Bullshitter, in a month, man, just because I've been at work. It feels like for a month. But, man, you want some quality etching done. That's it right there. Always got it out here, man. I got my inside little speakeasy where I got all my 300-ish bottles of whiskey in there. Well, I'm trying to hook up another. Hey, right on, Lurch, dude. Right, you're swamped too, man. He's alive, right, dude. Right, that's what I feel like, man. He's alive. I feel like that, dude. Dang, it's been way too long, man. And I enjoy this. I mean, it's not about the getting all. Of course, you want more subs, you get more people to interact and all that stuff. Of course, you like to do all that stuff, but it's really that this interaction right here is what I love. We got people from around the world. Craig, see, oh, okay, right on. That's cool. You get this bottle there. That's cool. And you've had it. So it's a nice, easy beginner, easy sipper, nice starter, I'll say. Nice starter. So let's say here we got first time with just you streaming. I came in another one with you streaming and 3 others, the Bourbon Lovers. Okay, everything's good. Not sure where Raven is. She said she's not sure where Raven is. Raven's her dad. I like how she calls her Raven. I love it. All right. Thanks for a shout out. Like, right on, man. I'm gonna shout it, man. Good people. If good people want to send me stuff and they want to shout it out, if you think I'm good enough to shout your stuff out, I'm gonna shout it out. That's it. That's Raven's work. I'm not Raven. This is Lurch work right here. And he's more than this. Does more than that. Great work, man. It is nice. I've actually had people ask me about it. Not even here, people that just come over. Like I said, I got another one. The other one you sent me is in my little speakeasy where all my other bourbon is. Got some. We're setting that up to be like an alternate set too. I mean, it's just a room inside the house, but as another set, if we want to, at least if my badass wife wants to come in and we don't want to be out here in the garage, we can chill out, sit down, with the bottles in the back, in the leather chairs, and have the big barrel thing and sit it up and take questions, ask questions, talk about something that's in there. Yeah, it's be a nice little laid back set. I might have an axe in there, but I don't think she's gonna allow me to be pounding stuff inside there. So I mean, there's a lot of wood chips. I think all this stuff is blocking. But yeah, man, I do. I love the coasters. Love them, man. Love them. Hey, hold up. Right back. Sorry about that. I know that's that's radio kill time right there, right? Dead air. Anyway, I had my dog out here with me, or someone let the dog out here with me and started barking. Can't have that. So I haven't had any time to do anything online for sales. Local word of mouth is swamping me. Dude, hey, that's good though. If local and word of mouth is swamping you, then that's a good start, man. That's cool. So you finished a little something for your baby on the wall. Okay, cool. That's the root axe. Right on. Okay, so we got, so you can get that here. We got the wild turkey, or the Trader Joe's. You guys see that? TikTok, you see that?
Oh, Andrea.
Right on. Andrea, you see that? I know it looks like a Rock Hill Farms bottle. And I guess the ones that people wait for as far as companies to release special editions of stuff is like Costco and Trader Joe's. And I just found out about the Trader Joe's. People anticipate the Trader Joe's releases. I just found that out within the last couple of days after I got this, actually. But of course, it attracted me with the Rock Hill Farms bottle. And I started reading it. I'm like, okay, well, it's 125 proof. And probably the biggest surprise bottle that I've ever had, at least I can attest to this, was I was looking for content because you guys know I do the good or bad stuff. And I'm like, for sure, that's going to be bad. I went to Trader Joe's and I got this bottle just says Trader Joe's on. I'm like, oh, this is, and it was
I
like,
thought it was going to be a joke.
I did think it was going to be a joke. And it was like, I don't know. I thought it was like $13, but it was under $20. Yeah, it was like $15 or something like that. So it was, I got him like, yes, because I do get them blinded, but I know what bottles, most of the time, what bottles I buy. I just put them in there and she'll blind it to me either on their own or she'll 50-50 them to me or whatever. But we popped that bottle open at my sister's house and we're smelling like, oh, it doesn't smell too bad. It actually smells pretty good. And so I took a sip of it and I went, oh man, this is pretty good. Like crap. Dang it. And you guys, if you guys have been watching me for long enough, you saw me sipping that bottle on here. And I've been going into Trader Joe's looking for more of those. And that was just their annual release of it. Now I know that they do the annual releases. This is their annual release for this year, which is bottle.
That is?
Yeah.
So it's same.
So it's not the same. So they source it. Obviously, this is, I read up on it. It's Barton. So 1792, right? They source it from Barton and it's rumored to be small batch, but a little bit younger. But this is 125 proof. So Barton or 1792 small batch is all, I believe, 90 proof, 90, 91. It's right here. It's 93 or less proof. I believe it's 91, something like that. But I would like to try that out at 125 proof. This is Barton 1792 small batch at, it's younger. It's not, that's about 7 to 8 years. So this is it's at least 4 years. We know that. So I'm going to crack this sucker open.
Miss Mary Jane says it looks like the Rock Hill bottle had a baby with the Jack Daniels single barrel.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does.
And Andrea's husband Tyler's excited to see if it's good or not.
Oh,
he loves bourbon.
Oh, hey, you guys live in town, I believe, right? You guys come on over. I got plenty of bourbon. I'll never be able to drink it on my own, ever. I just keep buying it.
And everyone on TikTok's been wondering where you've been.
Hey, well, you know what?
We've been working.
You know what? I explained it before you guys got on. Over the last month or so at work, I've been at the short story is I've been at work. I think I have been at work more than I've been home actually.
Sure.
And when I work for one shift, that's one day is 24 hours. It's not a 40-hour job. 2 days at work for me is 48 hours. So shoot, I think I counted. I worked 16 days of overtime in the last month, just over a month. So you do the math on that one. I've been at work a lot. So I don't think I've gone live.
And we've had several funerals that we've
been
in between.
Yeah,
so
my days off are going. Unfortunately, my days off have been consumed going to funerals. 3 of them, I believe, 3 funerals, and possibly another one coming up. Unfortunately, again. But anyway, I've been at work for most of that time. But what added to that, guys are sick, you know. But what really added to it is we upstaffed we're staffing another vehicle with 2 personnel, but we didn't hire anybody. So what that means is there's overtime, constantly overtime. So we got the guys calling in sick, but also we got that rig we got to staff too. So I'm a captain, and in my department there's 9 of us, and no one on my shift if someone on my shift calls in sick, the other 6 guys can take it. If someone from another shift is sick, I'm in a small group of people that can cover those spots. So a couple people calling sick, got another spot open. It was bad. And everyone's trying to do their part, but I was volunteering for a lot of them up front, so I wouldn't get mandated a lot on the back end. And I got caught up in getting mandated on some of those days, being the nice guy and taking them. We work in 48 hours. My shift works 48 hours. The next shift works 48 hours. Then the shift, we got 3 shifts, A, B, and C shift. 48 hours on, 96 hours off. So day 1, that 24-hour period, if you volunteer for that day, then you're taking the chance of getting mandated for the next day. And that's what was happening. So I got a lot of mandates. But enough of that drama. I'm here for this.
Open
it. Okay, I'm open. Okay,
they want to know was there a lot on the shelves?
There was actually. And so if this is good, I'll be going back. We just
how much was it again?
This was $29.99. $30. $30. So here we go. $30. Let's see what kind of pop we got. And looks like it might be a real cork. It's a big old cork too. I like it. Whoa! Yeah! Woo! Oh, sorry. Wood chips are flying again. They're flying again, people. It is a real cork. Man, that's like a doorknob. Look at that thing. That's a doorknob, people. Dang, that's like a wheel. You might have to get 4 of these and make a car, have a little set going. All right, so let's see what we got here. It's decent on the nose, actually. You guys, they were on when I said it was Barton 1792, right? Okay, yeah, they sourced it from Barton. So let me get some of this in here. We got my, you guys know I got the old stash Glen. This is a Glen stash. Man, I keep going back and forth on that. If it's engraved on this thing, then this is a stash Glen. So if you just this is a Glen stash that you put on the Glen Cairn, right? Oh my gosh, all right. Too much info. All right, too much info. All right, so 125 proof barrel entry proof, it says. So, and I did also read that goes into the barrel at 125 proof. We know it can rise, right? The proof can go higher. I'm not going to explain all the processes, but the proof can go higher. They did have to water it down a little bit to bring it back down to barrel entry proof, and that's what they entered the barrel at with this juice right here. Oh, it does smell pretty good. It's pretty good on the nose right now. Ooh, a little bit of cherry, some spice. Oh, man.
Tyler wants to know, what if you get called into work, but you've been drinking?
Hey, I've been drinking. Nope, I'm out. All I got to do is say, hey, I've been drinking. But the trick is, anyone in this job, probably most jobs, if you don't answer the phone, they can't call you in.
Well, normally you don't get mandated unless you're there.
Well, That's true.
Not always.
But there's a process. There's an order of people that get called. But if they don't answer the phone, if you're one of the chumps that are there, then you get mandated because you're there and you can't not answer. You can't not answer. So that's how that happens. So yeah, that's good. You know what? It's not a whole bunch of ethanol kick on this sucker for 125 proof. Smell that. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of excited. It's got a nice color, too.
Oh, that smells good.
It does smell good, huh?
Yeah.
Whoop. Does smell good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm getting pumped on this one. Oh, we got new comments. Hey, guys, it's been a while. Big Vic. What is up, man? Whoa, Joe. Oh, hey, man. Both you guys on here. Man, look at this combo I got right here. Got Big Vic. And we got Independent Joe, man. This is my favorite combo right here now. This is coming up, though. This is a little I'm gonna have to start giving these away, these little Glen stashes. So I guess I'm gonna send them out to people. Big Vic and Joe, get ready. You guys are gonna get some Glen stashes sometime soon, and maybe someone over there too. But this is good. Hey, Vic, Joe, you guys got Trader Joe's. I know you got. I mean, is Trader Joe's a national chain?
I don't know.
I don't know if there's anyone working over anyone on here on another coast or halfway through. I know it's at least halfway through. Hey, man, get off me, Vic. Oh, dude, that's funny. Get off me, Vic. Get Vic off me. That's funny. Hey, if you guys have had this, hey, let me know if you had it too. Joe only does like super expensive stuff. Hey, Joe, I did get a bottle of that Kentucky Owl. Oh crap! It's the red one? I forget. So the Japanese one. I know you did a review on it, but and you said it was decent, but I think you said it's very similar to the green. I'm getting some red fruit in here now. I mean, I know I did say cherry, but I'm getting some cherry. I mean, some more red fruit. All right, going in for the palate, people. Woo! Oh, the proof isn't on the nose. Oh man, that's pretty good. $29.99. I already tell you, it's worth every bit of the $29.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This is. I'm getting just a light char, probably like I'd say between a 1, no more than a 2 char on this. But man, it's it's a burn at first, a nice burn at first, but it goes away pretty quick, and I'm getting a little bit of a finish there. Not a whole big old finish, but $30, 125 proof. Yeah, you go. All right, going for the next one here. Yeah, a little bit of a allspice, I'll say. It's good. I mean, it's not a mind blower, but it's $29.99 or $29.99. It's worth every bit of $29.99. I'd say that's a bargain. I'll probably end up going to get another one. Might get another one just for raffles and stuff. It's pretty good. It's Spartan 1792.
Tyler wants to know if you have any 1792 to try it side by side.
I do. I have
which
all of them.
1792 but do you want him to try?
Oh, you know what I'll do? Hey, if you don't mind, Lise, I have the big Costco bottle, which is 1792 small batch, and I also have the 1792 small batch. I could try them all three.
The small batch?
Side by side.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be a great trial. But I will say though, those are not 125 proof.
That is true.
Those are regular proof.
You want me to bring you one that's a higher proof?
No, just bring me the small, because that's what it is. This is their barrel entry. So all right. How you doing, Chris? I'm trying to catch up on his chat here. Hey guys, hey, thanks for welcoming me back. I got some peeps in here. I know it's an odd time, but I had to just jump back in and get back in the game, man. It's been too long, man. And I was gonna try. I've been trying. You guys know Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. You guys know Steven. We've been trying to get together and do another live for like a month now. I was supposed to be on with with his channel, and he's back on my channel. How we did that back-to-back episode type of stuff with some. We blinded each other. I think he sent me a bunch of scotch, but I got 4 of these suckers. So look out for that in the near future. Like I said, I'm taking a lot of time off. Foolproof is 125 proof. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, cool. Because it is the same juice. So right on. So this is the same as the small batch here. It's like a proof point difference. And we did think, man, see, she's so smart. She's so smart. She brought the foolproof. So that's what we got. So these are the same. These are the same here. And it sounds like these are the same here. So that's what I'll do. I'll jump right to this one here. I won't use this small batch. I'll put it over here for now. Right off the set here.
Real Beer Guy says hello from Tennessee.
Hey, what's going on, man?
And then,
woo! It's a nice pop too. Here we go.
I think it says Inshore Slam says, "Are you a firefighter?"
I am.
He's a captain.
I am. Yes, I am. I've been since 1991. I'm old, people. 1991. Here's what we got going right here right now. This is 1792 Barton, 125 proof, and this is the actual 1792 foolproof.
We got 100 people watching on TikTok.
Woo! People, TikTok. Hey, we'll get some more. Man, I really. How much do y'all like smashing this thing?
Well, I got 4 big holes.
Oh yeah, I'm already through here. This is my last turn of this table. Right, I started off over here. Went all the way through. I had to flip it. Went all the way through. Got a nice big axe hole over here. Let me see here. You guys see that?
He said the mustache gives it away. He's only had the mustache for like not even a year. So.
Yeah, and I shaved it off and started to back up on Mother's Day. So I mean, hey, mustache made. If you need some out of New Mexico, a fireman out of New Mexico, I'll drop. You guys watch my videos. I'm gonna drop a link in the description. He's on Instagram. Mustache made. He actually makes mustache wax and other grooming stuff. He sent me some, so I got a discount code if you guys want. If you want some on his website, it's BAAACK 10. If you guys need some mustache stuff, all right. So anyway, I'm gonna smash that later. But now I got the foolproof 1792 foolproof, and I got the man. That smells good.
And what is this again?
This is Trader Joe's. It's a long name, people. So it's Trader Joe's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey Limited Release Barrel Entry Proof. And that barrel entry proof is 125 proof. 125 proof. $29.99. So, okay, so now let's get to that. If these are very similar, if they're even close, you guys probably, I want to punch myself kick myself in the jimmy for paying what I paid for this.
How much did you pay for that?
I paid $130 for this.
Well, that was a store pick.
It is a store pick.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That is.
Was that what? Yeah, I know that. But is that what I paid that for? I paid it.
I thought it was like.
No. I didn't pay for that. No. I paid
like 89.
Yeah. I paid like 89 for this. Yeah.
But still.
What I paid, yeah.
You could get 3 bottles.
Yeah, you get 3 bottles. So let's find out. That it was the sweet wheat and the 12 years what I paid that for. That's so yeah.
So basically, you're saying that they're made from the same.
It's distillery, the same juice, same distillery, both
same mash bill.
This is that distillery. This is sourced from that distillery.
Oh, I see. This
is probably younger. I think this is 4 to 5 years they were estimating. I believe this is like a 6 to 8 year. I believe. If anyone knows? Hey Vic, if you know what the year, anyone knows what the year is on these? He's the captain now. All right. So, well, I'm getting a little more ethanol on this actually. This one's smelling a little fruitier. This one's been exposed to the elements a little bit more though. Woo! Big Vic, you going tonight, right? You gonna break records tonight? You gonna go full 24 hours? based on taste and those things. Yeah. Yeah, right. That's right, Dustin, dude, right? You're talking about, okay, so now you're talking about the actual foolproof, right? Yeah, because this one, if they're gonna sell it at this price, it's got to be younger, and that's what it's. There've been the rumors, or the word is that it's younger. It's 4 to 5, no more than 5 years. Dude, how do you do that, man? I got in trouble one time when I was on live on TikTok for, I don't know, it seemed like 6 or 7 hours. And that was long. Yeah. Okay. 8 to 9 years. 8 to 9 years. Okay. So, okay, I'm in on that. All right. So I'm going to taste this foolproof, the actual foolproof. Oh man, that is good. That's better than I remember it. We, or anyone that's got a whole bunch of bourbon, or we that buy a lot of this stuff and are doing show videos and all that stuff, we go through a lot of it. And I know, at least me, I don't hang on. I drink a lot of it of the same one. But it's been a while since I've had this. I actually have a backup to this. Sometimes I forget how good or bad they are. Mm-hmm. This one is really good right now. Actually, smell it. See if you can smell a difference, at least.
Yeah, someone says you could probably only tell the difference because of the label.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe. But if this one's older, I mean, this one's definitely older. They do smell very similar, though. I'm going to say that. It's really good. Yeah, it's really good, though.
When did the firefighter mustache come back? I see it a lot now.
You know what? Well, at least it's better it's called that than what else it gets called. The porn stash. It's better. Firefighter stash is way better than getting it called porn stash. Hey, you know what I'm going to do next time? I'm going to wax this sucker up and get it straight out. I've had it straight out. See how long I can get it. She keeps telling me that I need to cut this thing.
Well, trim it, not cut it off.
Well, yeah, not cut it off. But I am toying with the idea of just cutting this whole thing off in January. I don't know. What do you guys? You guys let me know. You guys let me know what you think about that.
Okay, I want to see what.
All right, I'm going to this one.
The Trader Joe's.
I just cleaned up.
$30 bottle.
I just cleansed the palate a little bit. So this is about it's 90, right around 90, just under 90, not 100. Going to this one. You know what? This one's a little fruitier, and you can tell it's a little bit younger, but it's really good. And it feels like the proof is coming through more in this one, actually. So I would say this is an easier sipper right off the bat. Right off the bat, I would say that. You know what? They're both really good. I don't have an issue just double fisting this right now. A little bit more fruit in this one. Wow, this is easy. This is easy to sip.
Well, and if it's close, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You get the $30 bottle.
This one's more, you can taste this one is, I know I've got them both in front of me and I know which one's which. As I say that, this one tastes a little more mature. This one, and I'm not saying this one is lacking. It's just, it's a little bit different, but they are very similar. Given that, I would buy this one.
Well, you just opened that bottle.
I just opened this bottle up. This one's got a tiny bit. It's not super complex. I mean, anyone that's had this knows it's not super complex, but it's a little more defined or refined.
Did you say that's more mature?
I would say it's a little.
Someone wants to know what do you mean by mature?
You can taste. I can taste the some of the individual notes more separately. I will say I'm able to pick it out a little bit more. It doesn't have. I'm not going to say a funk, but it's like not quite ripe. I will say. It's speaking in banana terms. It's not, or fruit terms, not quite there. It to be this. I mean, it needs 3 or 4 more years at least. It will get even closer. That, in my opinion. But this is, I wouldn't turn this down at all. especially in this cool Rock Hill Farms bottle.
The bottle is cool.
The bottle is cool. That's what it drew me in. It sucked me in. So, all right, smell those side by side.
I see what you say. This one almost smells like that's not
sweeter.
As ripe.
Yeah.
No, to me that smells like not as ripe.
Right.
Not sweeter though.
No, I meant not sweeter.
But
yeah.
The flavor might be different. I mean, not always does the smell match the flavor.
Right. That's right. So you know what? I was completely. What was I disappointed? Okay, you guys. My last few videos, you guys, if you guys have seen them, I've been doing a benchmark series, the Buffalo Trace McAfee Brothers benchmark series. Been going down the line, you know. I started in reverse order. I started off with the full proof, then I went to the what's the next one after that? Full proof, then the bonded. 125 proof, the full proof, then the bonded, 100 proof. What is going on? Then down to the single barrel, which is at 95 proof, which all three of those are really good, and I liked them in that order. And then small batch. Now I got to the small batch on that McAfee and the benchmark. I got top shelf next, but that small batch was it just wasn't there. It was the one. It was the one of the four so far. That's Sugar Kitty. What's going on? That's disappointed me actually, as far as the other ones, because with those, I will say I like the full proof the best out of those. But I will say that if I was going to continue to buy them, I probably, with the taste versus the price, I probably would buy the bonded, because it's very similar, but the full proof is, at least for where I bought it, Dry Creek Liquor in Woodbridge, California, not Lodi. You guys saw that in some videos. It's $25, but the bonded is $15. So it's a $10 difference for them to be that close in proof, and the flavors are all still there, just less of an ethanol burn. I know it's 25 less proof, but $10 less is a huge difference. And I'm still getting everything except for that extra 25 proof. Came along with that was just a little bit more of the flavors, but a lot more of the ethanol too. As I say that, I would head to head prefer the full proof, but considering price as well, I would buy the bonded. You just buy more of them, right? You buy an extra one every 5.
Remind TikTok the price difference
10.
between the bottles.
Okay, so this was just under $9. We'll just call it $90 for what I paid for it, for what I could get it for. I can get it less than that now, but at the time, $90, and this is $30. $29.99 I paid for this. So
similar stuff inside.
Yeah. Yes, it's very similar. This is a younger version of this. This is at least 4 years, so between 4 and 5 years, and this is, Joe says 8 to 9, I believe. 8 to 9. I believe that's what he said. I have to scroll back. Is 8-year-old. Oh no, that's the single barrel Chestnut Farms.
Now someone's asking about the Kirkland whiskey.
Oh, the Kirkland. Okay, so hey, if you guys want to move on, I'll move on from this go.
Did you say it was the same stuff?
It is. It had a different proof.
It's Barton.
Yeah, it is okay. Barton 1792. So it's Barton 1792 full proof, and this is sourced from Barton 1792 at barrel entry proof at 125 proof, which is 125 proof. It's the same juice. This is younger, I'll say. Younger in a cooler bottle.
Yeah.
I do like the top. And what, $60 cheaper from what I paid for them, $60 cheaper. And this is a store pick too, by the way. So this one is really good. Actually, this is from Prima. This is a liquor store about Walnut Creek, California, about half an hour away from here. Anyway, so if you guys want me to hit the small batch and the 1792 small batch and the Barton 1792, says it right there, 1792 small batch that Costco puts out in their Kirkland series. If you guys want me to do that, I'll do that too. But that's this $60 difference. That being said, I mean, there is a difference. This is, like I said, more mature. I hope I explained that well enough. there's a few guys in here that probably could explain that a little bit better. That yay, Fee, yeah, she's hitting everything. She's on Twitch, she's on YouTube and Facebook. She's giving me all kinds of follows. Yeah, there you go. There she goes. She's there. She's up on Twitch somewhere. Oh, here we go. She's up on Twitch too. All right. Hey, what's TikTok think? TikTok want me to switch over?
People are asking about Angel's Envy and Johnny Walker Black. You haven't had Johnny Walker
You know
Black,
what?
huh?
I'm not. You know, I've had Johnny Walker Black, but I'm not the right guy to ask that yet.
Chevy's 5 best old fashioned. It's the BAAACK old fashioned. It's Bobby's.
Yeah. My recipe.
His recipe.
My recipe.
Amazing.
The BAAACK old fashioned. Anyone wants to? I'll drop that in the comments too. I'll take a picture of it and
Go
send
to
a
his
video.
IG.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, go with all that stuff. We got here. Hey Fiona, how's things going? Oh, it's just from Chris. You see, Chris and Fiona are both in Australia, so that's pretty. See, we're worldwide. Boats and hoes, right?
Hefe wants to know if you got a cheap Woodford alternative.
Cheap Woodford alternative. Is Woodford cheap enough already?
Midnight Gathering. He does not like Basil Hayden.
No.
Go check out his YouTube channel.
If you want to know if I like Basil Hayden or not. So I will say it's a Jim Beam product. We know that. So I'm not a big Basil Hayden fan. I do know that. Okay, Cooper. Yeah, you know what? That's right on. Hey, so you can't see this, but Top Shelf Dustin over here on YouTube said Cooper Craft 101. Cooper Craft 101 is a good alternative for a Woodford Reserve.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm assuming Cooper Craft 101 is 101 proof. So yeah, not perfect, but but it's close. Yeah, I know I don't, Lurch. Hey, but regular Woodford Reserve is 90.4 proof. So just remember that. So if you go to the 101 or the 100, it's going to be higher proof. But I can't remember. I don't even know if I've had Cooper's Craft, tell you the truth. But Dustin, Top Shelf Dustin, if you guys aren't subscribed to him over on YouTube, go subscribe to him. Same with Independent Joe. There's a few guys in here.
Nick, you just missed. He talked about the 1792, comparing it. Nick works at Trader Joe's.
Oh, right on. So hey, maybe you can confirm some stuff for us. And this is all that I've been reading is that this is a source from Barton, 1792, and it's your barrel entry proof. We got someone over here on TikTok that works at Trader Joe's, so I'm going TikTok. So it's been a while, people, and I haven't had a lot of alcohol in the last month or so, so it may be affecting me sooner. So this is going to be really fun, real quick. So okay, so Cooper Craft 100, got it. So it is close in proof, and you know what? That extra 10 proof probably bring out some flavor for you. I'll get back to the Basil Hayden, but I got someone on TikTok that works at Trader Joe's, and you know that this is your annual release, right? And it looks like a Rock Hill Farms bottle. And what I've been reading is it's sourced from 1792 Barton, and I have the Barton 1792 full proof, which is 125 proof, and it's been rumored that this is a younger version of it, and that's what I was kind of reading on it, just tasting them back and forth. It's a very not immature, but just not quite as mature version. This is like I'm assuming 4 to 5 years on this one. And this is, Joe was saying 8 to 9 years, which is a nice age, actually.
So Nick says, who works at Trader Joe's, he writes the liquor order.
Oh,
and that was one of the bottles he's curious on the tasting notes.
It is. Let me taste it again. Then I got some fruit. I got some red fruit on it. I got some spice. I mean, from the rye, I'm assuming, but it was like an allspice. Like a little bit, I would say no more than like a 1.5. between a 1 and a 2. I'm going more with a 1 char level on this. Not a smoke flavor, but an actual char taste on it. Let me get some more on this. Fiona, see ya. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I don't get, they're both 125 proof. I get more of a burn on this one than I do on this one, but I get, this one just tastes younger. Like I'm saying, it's not quite as ripe, is what I said, how I explained it.
Not as many flavors going on.
Not as many flavors. Well, the flavors are there, but they're almost kind of softer and you're less able to pick them out. Whereas in this one, you can define, maybe more define, you can pick it out a little bit better. It's been in a barrel longer.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit more char flavor on this. It's been soaking it up a little bit longer. Sugar Kitty, what you got here? That's what I got on this. It's not a mind blower, but it's very good. And I paid $90 for, I'm saying $90 for this, and I paid Trader Joe's, I paid $29.99 for this, so $30. So a $60 difference. For me, it's not a $60 difference, really. I mean, if I'm throwing them head to head, I'm gonna take, with prices not there, I'm probably gonna take this one. But it's not a $60 range of difference. That's what I'll say. But it is very good, and I look forward to the next one, actually. So when is your next release coming out on this? I don't know if I was early or late to the party on this one. What we got? Let me catch up on Sugar Kitty here. Kirkland even says it's distilled at the Barton facility. Yes, okay. And Benchmark, on the other hand, is distilled at Buffalo Trace. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good to know. Both, yeah, they are both owned by Sazerac. Yes, Barton and Buffalo Trace are both owned by Sazerac. That's the parent company.
Want to know that what are the two bottles called?
This is 1792 Barton 1792
Foolproof.
Foolproof. This is the foolproof, and it happens to be a store pick. But you can tell that's foolproof by reading it, but from a distance, it's got the black little collar right here. All the different Barton 1792s have a different color collar. And this one it's a long one. So Trader Joe's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, limited release, bottled at entry proof, and which is 125 proof. So, and what I've read, as I've said before, is it did go up in proof as it's sitting, and then they had to bring it back down to 125 to call it the barrel entry proof.
I think the Costco one, it says, I think Costco has a Kirkland 1792.
Well, this is it.
Okay.
This is the small batch. So I'm going to jump over to, sounds like people want to see these two. So I'm going to drop these over. I'll just put them off to the side over here. I don't know if you can still see them or not. I'll bring these back over. I've done a live comparison of the ones I'm about to bring up. I did a live video on these. So we got the 1792 small batch, which is Barton, obviously. And then we got Kirkland's version. And this was it 93.7 proof. I know it's just a little bit off on the proof. This is 92 proof. 93.7 proof, 92 proof. So not even 2 proof off, 1.7. We'll say, okay, now I gotta, what do I do? Combine these and just chug them, or get a new Glen? Oh, we got another Glen right there.
Okay, I'll drop it.
125 proof. I'm, don't want to start chugging them. I won't be able to speak in about 15 minutes.
Already getting there, someone said.
Yeah, right.
Can't talk.
Yeah, blip, blip, blip.
We need another glass.
If you don't mind. So we'll go. Actually, no, we'll let this one breathe a little bit. We're gonna go right on. Decent pop. Get a little bit there. Let it breathe a little bit. So I have done this before, like I said. Ooh, smells a little dirty. So, where's the burn? Let me see, Old Forester. So the Cooper's was about $20-25 for you. Word for I thought was about 30. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's very comparable then. The proof is 10 or less off, and it's $5 to $10 difference. That's a great, thanks, Dustin. That's a great comparison, actually. Thank you, baby. Woo! Here we go. Some of that in there. Okay, 90 point, what did I say, 93.7, 93.7 and 92 on the proof. So, you know what? This one may be a tad bit darker, but they're very similar. You say, Lise? Very similar, huh?
Very similar. Yeah.
Maybe a tad bit over here, but we got. Oh, this is the part where I say, hey, if you're not subscribed to me over on YouTube, go subscribe to me over on YouTube. If you like what's going on, go check out my videos. I've said this before, but I'll have a merchandise store set up pretty soon where you can buy hats and shirts and all that kind of stuff if you're interested in stuff like that. Yeah, this is very similar on the nose already. Shake them up. Smell those? See what she gets. She's a way better nose. She should be here and not me. She got way better nose than I got.
Okay, the Kirkland to me smells sweeter.
Sweeter.
This smells like it's been sitting out for a while. Like
I've had it for a while. But you know, this is like 25, 30 bucks in a grocery store. I can get this at my grocery store. The small batch is their biggest seller. It's readily available everywhere. This is limited releases in Costco's wherever you are. I know they have a small batch. I believe they have a single barrel, and they have 3 releases of this. I can't remember what the other one is. A small batch, single barrel, and someone in here will know what it is.
Salad Logan says he's about to go to the liquor store and he's looking to buy a bottle over $100.
Oh,
any suggestions?
Oh, it's easy to go over $100 nowadays. What store? What liquor store are you going to? What state are you in? So, to answer, yeah, Old Forester 100 is about $20, so that might be a safer bet. Yeah, that's true too. Old Forester's got a great line, but I mean that Brown Foreman profile. I mean, you think that's a close enough comparison with the that Brown Foreman profile and the Woodford Reserve? Could be. Dustin's a man. He's smart. He knows more about this than I do. So I would take what he's saying. We got Lurch is back on these real quick. Where's the burn? Beginning, middle, end. You know what? The burn is at the back of the tongue. It's a little warm, not on the tip, but in the mid palate, but definitely on the top of the back of the tongue. But it doesn't. Oh yeah, there you go. Camulet 15. Okay, so Sugar Kitty, you like? Yes, it's over $100. It's like, for me, it was like 105, but the 16, it was like 125. So have you had the yeah, shoot. If you're just looking to spend over $100, you could do it.
On what bottle? What did they say?
He said, whoever over there on TikTok's trying to spend over $100, but you could do that on a Camulet for sure. Or Sam Houston is a small batch version. Sam Houston 15 is a small batch version of the Camulet, which 15, which I like the Camulet 15 better than the Sam Houston 15, in my opinion, even though it's a more a blended through more barrels. Brown Foreman owns Woodford, Old Forester, the profile. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Brown Foreman owns Woodford. I didn't know that, honestly. I didn't know that. They use similar yeast strains. So a lot of it is where it starts, through the yeast strains. If not the same one. Okay, right on. So yeah, Old Forester 100 too, if you're looking to get something as a Woodford copycat.
Dave, Angel's Envy is a good choice for that.
Angel's Envy is delicious.
You wanted something semi-sweet and smooth. It's super easy.
And it's super sweet.
You can find it at Costco if you have a Costco near you. Check it out.
If you have Costco,
$38.
for sure. I mean, we saw it at
or the grocery store.
Yeah,
depending on what state you live in.
Yeah, depending on what state you live in. If you live in Texas, I love Texas, but they don't sell alcohol. What, beer and wine? I think in the grocery store. No real alcohol. All right, so let me get some of this. Let me start with the high proof here. Let's go with the actual small batch first.
These are not single malts. This is not. Help me out.
Small batch?
No.
Single barrels? Not single barrels.
I know. No, he said single malt, or he or she. It doesn't say the name.
These are small batch.
Not Scotch.
No, not Scotch. These are both. These are bourbons.
Bourbon.
These are bourbons. Yeah. So someone asked me about Johnny Walker Black earlier. The person that asked about Johnny Walker Black is Top Shelf Dustin. He's a Scotch guy for sure. All right. So this. Yeah, right. Yeah, I hear you, Dustin. 4-leaf, Stacy. What is? Yeah, I know. Home after a terrible. Oh no! It's Saturday. Terrible football game. Oh no! This is if you haven't had 1792 small batch. It's good. It is great for the price. It's $25 to $30. Like I said, I can get it at my grocery store. It is well worth that. Well worth that. So now, that being said, oh, you know what? I want to take a left turn here. I'm going to compare these first, and then I'll go off on a tangent.
He doesn't drink Hennessy.
No Hennessy. This is really good, by the way. If you like 1792 Barton Profile.
What's the difference between bourbon and Scotch?
Bourbon is, different countries. Bourbon is America's native spirit. Scotch, I believe, is is their native spirit. So Scotch, they're all whiskey.
Right.
Scotch is, it's the old thing. Hey, what up, Ben? Oh, so we're basically a different. Yeah, there you go. There we go. There, that's true too.
We say Scotch tastes like gasoline.
Yeah, and it's the P. I got Dustin. Like I said, Dustin is a lot more info on here on Scotch. But Irish whiskey is whiskey, obviously, right? Bourbon is whiskey. American whiskey is whiskey. Light whiskey is whiskey. Scotch is whiskey. Rye is whiskey. All of these are whiskeys, but they're not all that. So all, like, here's you can say this for any of them. All bourbons are whiskey, but all whiskeys aren't bourbon.
Well, basically, whiskey is corn based.
So bourbon has to be at least 51% corn in the mash bill. You can have whatever else in it. And there's more stuff that goes into it. 4 years, if it's bonded, charred, brand new charred oak barrels. There's other stuff that goes into it, but the basics, if it 4 years in the new charred oak barrel, 51% corn in the mash bill. There's more to it than that. But Scotch, Dustin, here's a question for you. What makes Scotch a Scotch other than it's from Scotland? And the peat, I mean, is there a specific mash bill or ingredients that go into that? And also, Stacy, I have our Irish whiskey expert in here as well. If you're curious about Irish whiskey, what makes Irish whiskey Irish whiskey? What does it have to have? I know that those two will have the answers to that. No, whiskey does not have whiskey doesn't. Just bourbon. Bourbon has to have 51% corn in the mash bill, not whiskey in general.
Someone says a better debate is Jack is bourbon.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, we got people from Tennessee in here. I know that. Is Jack Daniels bourbon? Technically, yes, but they don't want it to be called that, right? So they call it Tennessee whiskey. I'd say the same goes with George Dickel, right? I that Lincoln County process, man. I guess I'd like it a little bit better than Scotch.
Yeah, Wild Turkey is one of his favorites.
Yes, I love Wild Turkey. Actually,
rare breed.
Rare breed is great. Us as a community need to stop talking so much about rare breed and how good it is, because it's a very low price for what it is, and it punches above its weight. So all of a sudden, that's going to get all overpriced, and we won't be able to find that anywhere.
Family First said he just came across your channel. Your stash is pure salty. Plus, you got some good bourbon. Go check him out on YouTube. He has all kinds of stuff over there.
Go sub on YouTube if you guys are liking what you see him. Okay, we got some answers for you guys here. For you guys that are on TikTok, here we go. We have some answers about these whiskeys here. Here we got Stacy, 4-Leaf Whiskey. If you're not subscribed to her, go sub to her on YouTube, especially YouTube. I'm sure that's where she wants most of her subscribers, but she's also on TikTok and on Instagram. And Sugar Kitty says Scotch equals 100% malted barley in a pot still. Bourbon is mostly corn, but rye and a tiny bit of malted barley. Bourbon must be in new oak, right? Scotch is aged in used barrels. Okay, so we did know that. I do know that about bourbon. I just don't know. I'm more educated about bourbon than Scotch and Irish whiskey. These people, man, they got some great people in these lives and subscribers. These guys, I'm in the chats with most of these peeps in other chats. These people know a lot more than I do. I'm up here and I can talk about bourbon and whiskeys and ryes a little bit, and I can pound an axe and talk about firefighting. So, but if you don't really want to get deep into it, there's some great channels you guys can go to, and great people in the chats. Top Shelf Dustin, go subscribe to him on YouTube as well. So we got Irish single malt is. So from Stacy, 4-Leaf Whiskey, Irish single malt is 0% corn. All right.
No wonder you don't like it.
Yeah. No, I like. Oh yeah, the malt.
Really.
I got to get used to the malt, the peat and the malt. I mean,
the corn gives it that sweet.
Yeah, I do have Irish whiskeys. I do own some Irish whiskeys. I do like them. And I'm sure Stacy owns one of them that I want. That Redbreast 27 year would be awesome to have. I just saw it today for $600. But
yes, he does have Penelope. He has a couple bottles.
You have a couple bottles of Penelope. I like a Penelope toasted and have Penelope barrel strength, which are both delicious. Dry Creek Liquor in Woodbridge, California, has the whole set of Penelope if you live near Lodi, Woodbridge. Okay, we got some more info. Scotch pretty much just has to be made in Scotland. Okay, there are rules, but you can age the whiskey in, and there's a 3-year minimum. Okay, so the year minimum and the country, but it's pretty darn open, and they have subcategories. Okay. Jack is bourbon, period. In a story. Dustin, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. They can want all they want, but it still meets your criteria. They can call it what they want, but it's still bourbon. Even though it doesn't taste like bourbon. I mean, technically it's bourbon. I just don't like it. As I say that, there are a couple I like. We own a lot of Jack Daniels for not liking it, right? We probably got about 12 bottles of different Jack Daniels.
You keep wanting to find something that you like.
Yeah, although I do like I love the Sinatra Select. It's a little bit different with it.
Barrel proof
yeah, the gold, the barrel proof double. Crap, I forget what's called now.
The one that has the necklace on it.
Got the gold, got the Flavor Flav bling on it. Bourbon is done in a column still, not in a pot still, right? Sugar Kitty, no bourbon. Oh, okay. Now Sugar Kitty and Top Shelf Bourbon are having their conversation. Okay. Top Shelf Bourbon Note. Ben from the Bourbon Note. Go subscribe to the Bourbon Note as well over on YouTube. So Top Shelf Dustin is right. Jack is bourbon. Yeah, I think I want to call it bourbon just because they don't want to call it bourbon, and it meets all the criteria. That's the kind of person I am.
Did you taste the small batch yet?
I tasted that one. Now I'm on to this one.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up on the chat, peeps.
Yeah. They want to know what it tastes like. So this is the Kirkland that you're tasting?
This is the Kirkland. So
it smelled better.
It does smell better. It's like, I'm going to say it's blended very, I would say I would prefer this one over this one, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's 92 proof. This 93.7 proof. Where basically the same. This tastes this is a little smoother to me. And this is just a catch-all. It seems to be a catch-all. When someone says something smooth, I know Basil people, I know I skipped over the Basil Hayden stuff. Oh, Basil Hayden's so smooth. Basil Hayden's 80 proof. In this world, 80 proof is the bare minimum. There's another criteria you got to meet to be a bourbon. It's got to be at least 80 proof. It's 80 proof. It's basically in this world, it's water, pretty much. You put it in a Camelback and go for a hike. But this, I think, I don't taste very much char or smoke or anything in this. Hey, I'm famous for this, famous or infamous for this note. A little bit of orange Tic Tac, on there. Not very much smoke. Some fruit in there. Let me hit this one again.
I said that some of the Costco brands are name brand whiskeys without the label. Is that true?
That's true. That's true. A Google search will help you out. And when I say Google search stuff, don't just take one. Go get multiple sources of it, and if a lot of them are saying the same thing, and check the sources on it. But it seems to lead to that. Some of them are. But this one, I mean, it says it right on the bottle. They contracted with Barton 1792. So this. It is a small batch version. It's just a little bit different proof. And I actually think this is better than this. And this was, I believe, $25. This was like $25 bucks.
Not expensive.
This was a little bit less than this.
And the bottle's bigger, right?
Exactly. This is a 750 milliliter bottle. This is a liter bottle. This is a liter bottle right here. So it's a little bit better. The proof is down 1.7. So what, right? And this is $25-$30. You can get this, this is readily available. You can get this anywhere all year. If you see these two next to each other, this is a better price. This price is around the same, within $5. This is 250 liters more than this. And for me, it tastes a little bit better, a little bit more refined. It's a special, it is their small batch. They selected it. They want to sell it. So they had someone go choose it. So all those things going into the mix, I'm going to choose this one over this one. That being said, this is a limited release. You only get this if you find it in your Costco, grab it. If you like that flavor profile. If you like the flavor profile, this one, you'll be able to get this year round. I could walk down my grocery store right now and get 10 bottles of it probably. Yeah. Not that I would do that, but I could. Yeah. But it's good. It's very, very simple. It's good. Hey, go subscribe to me on YouTube. You see my good or bad videos. Just say, I'll say it's something simply good or bad. I'll taste it and I'll say either it's good. I'll taste it blind. I'll see whether it's good or it's bad, and then I'll find out what it is. And if I say it's bad, hopefully it's not something that I said I liked before. That's that. It's funny, but I just kind of go, oh, really? But hey, I got to pound some of this. I know I've been wanting to do this. Some of you probably want to see this. So you got your glasses on? All right, here we go. I'm going to get 5 bags. We got a lot of people in here right now. I'm going to hit it up. Whoa, got my steel toe shoes on. There we go. Stick it. Got to stick the landing. All right, we got over here. All right, let me see who we got over here. Any more questions on these two right here? Because I do. This is. I was going to do something else and I forgot what it was, but I was going to compare some of this stuff. Okay.
Take a shot. You don't take shots.
But this stuff. You could shoot this if you wanted, but this is most of the stuff that I do. Man, if you're gonna shoot some bourbon or Tennessee whiskey, go get some bottom shelf Jim Beam, some 10 High, some Mellow Corn. I know that's corn whiskey. I know I get crap for. I know yellow Mellow Corn's got a cult following for whatever reason. It tastes like a dirty gym sock strained through I don't know.
Definitely a sip. Yes. He says, how about a sip?
These are sippers. Okay, well.
He said he liked the small batch. He preferred it over the Kirkland small batch over the
I prefer the Kirkland small batch over the 1792. I mean, it's very close. This one just Tastes like someone actually went out and they contracted with 1792 Barton. So they actually went out and chose this. They want to sell it. The price is very similar, within $5. That being said, this one already to me tastes a little bit better, smells a little bit better on the nose, and it's, you know, it's a 250 milliliters more. This is a liter. This is 750 milliliters. So you're getting more. Price is near the same, and it's better. I mean, to me, this is a no-brainer if you can get it. The problem is this is limited release. It's in your Costco and it's gone. People see it there, they grab it, and it's gone.
Or someone said their Costco doesn't even sell.
Alcohol?
Yeah, they have. He had to go to DC to get it.
I was gonna say, what state are you in?
Yeah, he didn't say, but he had to go across the border to get it.
There's that. There's that. I mean, if your Costco sells this stuff, then our Costco, I was lucky. Our Costco doesn't even sell a whole bunch of good stuff, but every once in a while, I've gotten Eagle Rare my wife has gotten Eagle Rare at our Costco for $25, $30.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, it was under 30. And we've gotten it twice. Just jumped the tube. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm slacking over here on the chat over here too on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. We got there are pot still bourbons as well. Yes, there are. Irish and Scotch have to be made in their respective countries, right? But aren't limited to specific grains. They mostly Asian use casks. Yeah, that's an advantage I have. I think they have, because bourbon's got to be in new oak barrels, charred oak barrels, and they probably can take these barrels over there and they start to.
Michael W is dying for you to take a sip.
Of what? What am I taking a sip of?
I don't think he cares.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move off of these.
Never knew Aaron Rodgers did TikTok.
Oh, the stash. The stash.
That's hilarious.
All right. $29.99 at Trader Joe's.
Yes, he can sip online. He's going to do it real hard.
This is a must buy. If you have a Trader Joe's near you, this is 1792 Barton foolproof, confirmed by a Trader Joe's person that was actually in the TikTok. Confirmed. He's the one that does the ordering for this. $29.99. I paid $90 for my 1792 foolproof. This is a little bit, a few years younger. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth $29.99 for sure. And it's in a cool Rock Hill Farms
and
bottle.
You just bought it. What?
Yesterday. I just opened it. It hasn't even breathed yet.
Yeah.
So if you can get that Kirkland small batch, get that over the regular 1792 small batch. If you can get the Trader Joe's, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey limited release, bottled entry proof, 125 proof.
$30, right?
$30. Yep. Like I said, straight up head to head, I prefer this one a little bit, but it's not a $60 difference. This is really good for $29.99. This is pretty bomb for that, actually. And it's got a cool bottle.
Yeah.
And a doorknob for a cork. Right? That's a sweet cork. All right. So what I am going to do here, I love wild turkey. Loves me some wild turkey. Alex Curry. Alex just jumped to the YouTube. Right on, man. Appreciate that, brother. Like said, hey, we're going to do some prescription bourbon. Welcome, man. Haven't seen you in a minute. Well, I guess I haven't been on in a minute either.
It was Trader Joe's bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, I'll just leave, you know what? I'll leave it out right here. Trader Joe's bourbon whiskey. This is the one. This was the, yeah, right here.
Yeah.
You guys still see that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Where's the Blantons? It's inside.
It's where it needs to be, over on the shelf. Hey, if we're in this community, I don't know if anyone will bag on Blanton's, because it is good whiskey.
Beautiful bottle.
Beautiful bottle. The marketing is out of this. That's probably the best marketing in bourbon ever.
It's way too expensive,
right?
For what's inside.
It's not worth what you're going to pay. And if you can get it retail, it is really good bourbon. It's good bourbon, but it's not worth more than retail. Yeah. It's good for retail. It's really good. Not going to bag on it. It's just the price. People are paying $150, $200 for it. It's not worth that. It's not, especially when you get into the stuff and you know, yeah, Dustin. I was waiting for someone. Hey, thanks, Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. Dustin, I was waiting, dude. I was waiting. I was waiting for Dustin to come. Blanton's is great mixed with Diet Coke. You can keep it out of my glass. Thank you very much. I knew it. I knew that was coming. You know what? Ancient Age. That is also Buffalo Trace. Ancient Age is also good if you have it. If you can get Ancient Age, it's a cool looking little bottle. Looks like all Knights of the Round Table, Old English script and all that on it. The Dustin, right on time, Dustin. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bourbon Nose said it as well. Don't waste your time on Ancient Age. Evan Williams Black Label is better. Well, there's that too.
I'm dying for you to try something.
Okay.
TikTok is anxious.
Okay. So another one of my buddies, Storytime, Shane, Storytime Distillery, sent me this bottle. You guys over here on YouTube know what I'm talking about. This is the Liquor at the Lake pick, right? This is the Private Barrel Selection. This is not regular old Russell's Reserve. This is their Private Barrel Selection. And this is said to be as good as or better than Russell's Reserve 13. If you guys know Russell's Reserve 13, crazy. It is delicious. The ones that I've had two different ones and they've both been delicious.
Very hard to get.
But I mean, now we're talking $600, $800 for what's retail on that? $60, something like that.
Oh, someone just said they just picked that up and the 13.
Oh, dude. Hey, so send me some. Send me some of your 13. So, hey, I'll be curious, whoever that is, it's on TikTok, obviously. So do a side-by-side comparison, blind, and then tell me what you think of whichever one. So I'm going to pop this sucker right now. Right out. Woo!
I know, $800 is crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy. This bourbon game. Oh, I can't be putting that in there. I'm gonna clean this sucker out. LaCroix. I clean my palate with LaCroix seltzer.
Someone had asked earlier what you drink in between.
Seltzer. I try to get this regular seltzer water like that.
That's a clean.
Let me see that can. This is what I normally use, Polar, but any just regular seltzer water that's not flavored, because the bubbles, it kind of carbonation kind of helps clean the palate a little bit in between. So I hit that up. So I do that. Shake it out. All right.
And Russell's is made by Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey.
Okay.
Russell's Wild Turkey. Yes, exactly. Russell's Reserve. So this is the Private Barrel Select. So let me read a little bit on the back. You guys can see this label on the back here. A lot of these guys in this channel over on YouTube have this bottle, and retail on Russell's 13 is $100 now. You guys, it's not folksy. It's too bright, huh? It's too bright on that label because it's white. Anyway, it's got info. Okay, hold up. Let me get my BAAACK glasses out real quick because I'm old.
What's the proof on it?
This proof is 110 proof. It's the proof is the same as the regular the Russell's Reserves.
Okay.
The single barrels are great for the Russell's Reserve as well. So it's checked by Eddie Russell and approved by Jimmy Russell, right? So this one was distilled on 12/26/12, right?
Shoot.
Yeah, see? There's your age on it right there. It was dumped, right, on 1/15/22. This is all on here.
Wait a second. That's his favorite bottle.
Right? Which one?
No. Cheers, brother. I'm sipping Stag Junior Batch 12 right now.
Oh, dude, who is that? Who knows that that's my favorite all-time bottle? Somebody knows.
I'm looking to see who it is. It's kind of hard to see.
Okay, so this is Warehouse K, floor. Well, it looks like floor 4. Warehouse K, floor 4. This is barreled on. Barrel number 20. It has got barrel number on here as well. That won't mean anything to you right now. But
it's me, Eric Castillo.
It's Eric Castillo.
That's
so
who said it.
I do have about less than a third of a bottle of Stag Junior Batch 12. Oh, man, I sip it sparingly because it is my absolute favorite. I love
Nothing
that.
wrong with a Bullet Old Fashioned.
No, hey, Bullet. I'm not a big Bullet sipper, but
that's what we put in our old fashioned.
You know what I tend to like because it's high rye. I tend to like Bullet bourbon in my old fashioned. Actually, that's where I think it excels is in the old fashioned. I like it better than most Buffalo Trace products that I've had in an old fashioned. I like Bullet bourbon and Bullet Rye actually. All right, we're getting this sucker. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so much cherry.
Well, from here, the bottle looks like what's in it looks red.
It is.
Looks like
it is.
Cherry.
It is. You guys see that? You see how much color is on that?
Yeah.
It got a red tint to it. And Alex Curry, firefighter EMT. All bourbon is good. We just get picky now. Yeah, right. That's hey.
Except for Basil Hayden.
I'll go off on Basil Hayden in a minute. That well water, whatever that is. 4-leaf whiskey, meow. Either way, Sugar Kitty. Sorry if I already said. I forgot. All right, let me get in on this. I love Wild Turkey. My starter. You guys, I started to show off with this. This is my starter for all my stuff. I get that Wild Turkey 81.
What rye do we like in our old fashions? Normally Bullet Rye.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me drop to my knees. This is so good.
You're losing TikTok over here. They can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is, if you guys can get this, this is, I'm sure, way more affordable than a 13. I don't have any, you know what? I might have one of these samples over here, but I got a Russell's 13 sample from Joe, Independent Joe. But I think it's gone. I need another. If anyone out there can part with some Russell's 13, and so I can do a side-by-side, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate that. But this, as far as I can remember, this is incredible. This might just be the Russell's 13 killer right here. It's at least as good. It's at least as good. I'm telling you right now, at least as good, if not better. But I need some side-by-side to do a blind to be able to tell.
His top 3 ryes. His first would be Corbin Cash.
Corbin Cash.
Number 2 would probably be Frey Ranch.
Frey Ranch Rye. And then it's bottled and bond too. Frey Ranch Rye is a.
What do you like?
Actually, like.
What's your third?
My third favorite rye. Off the top of my head, definitely Corbin Cash. Corbin Cash. It might even be once that Stag Junior 12 is gone. That Corbin Cash 1917 Merced Rye might even be my favorite whiskey, other than their single barrels.
Bye, Michael W. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. But it's great whiskey. Oh man, Stacy, that'd be great. Yeah, let's do YouTube or TikTok. We could simulcast it. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. Hey, Stacy, you go on today, right? You go on sometime today. It's later. I was trying to get on before you guys. So I was going so early.
So how's this?
Oh, this cherry. There's a little bit of char, a little bit of leather. And when I say a little bit of leather, I'm like, leather and some tannins, but not bad tannins. When I say tannins, not in a bad way. It's light smoke. It's a nice warm coating. See, you say Kentucky hug, but it's a nice warm coating, sweet on the tip, coating throughout the entire tongue, and the back of the tongue is a little bit. I won't say tannic, but a little bit of not smoke, but char on the back, and it just warms all the way down. There's absolutely nothing offensive about this bourbon right here at all. This private barrel select. This is incredible.
How much is that bottle?
I believe it was $65. $65.
Can you find it at retail?
I have not seen it anywhere. I had this sent to me.
Oh, okay.
I had it sent to me by Shane, Storytime Distilleries. And actually, there's Shane also from Storytime Distilleries. Go follow him on Facebook and YouTube. Great guy. Sent me a couple of bottles that he wants me to review from his distillery. They're both finished in wine casks. I don't remember what they are right off the top of my head, but I'll be reviewing those soon. I got anyone here that knows Eric Waite from Eric Waite he's got a YouTube channel. So we got about 15, 16,000 followers. He had some Iron Root. Iron Root sent him some stuff to review. He's got so much stuff because he's big in this game. He didn't have time to do it. He talked to Iron Root. He's allowing them to send those to me. I've got like six different options from Iron Root that I'm going to be reviewing soon. I'll try to get those out, get my opinion on those. One of them is over 140 proof. It's a hazmat. I'll be doing that soon as well. Yeah, Eric Waite is big. And he's well respected. Eric Waite. It's a funny story. I don't know how many of you in here know. Some of you. We got some. There's a big community that we have, but there's some of us that's a little bit tighter circle and know each other a little bit better, like Stacy and Joe, and a few of us in here. Eric and I actually work at the same place. In the same place. I'm in the fire department there, and he is some kind of high-level security guy. There's other stuff there, but we actually meet up. We met up at the fire station a couple of times. He's come down to the fire station a couple of times, and he actually dropped off all those Iron Root samples to me to give him a shot and let Iron Root know what I think about him. So cheers to Eric. Man, guys, I'm telling you, this right now, this is probably my favorite right now.
Is it available? Can you go and...
I don't know if this is available right now. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I love this. There's so much cherry in it. I like that, by the way. Cherry, it's just not an offensive burn. 110 proof is the magic number for this.
That's a good proof.
It is mad. You know what? Someone asked about Angel's Envy earlier too, right? And that might be just a common thread for us. Angel's Envy. Any of you Angel's Envy fans out there? If you like Angel's Envy, but it's just sweet, maybe because it's finished, you start getting store picks at Total Wine or down south. What's it called? Mission Liquor, Mission Wine. Anywhere if you start getting store picks, the proof starts jumping up, and I think Angel's Envy rye is good, Stacy. Angel's Envy rye is really good. It's super sweet. If you're trying to get into rye, go to Angel's Envy because it's a gateway rye. I'll say if you want to start edging over it, it's close to bourbon. It's close to their bourbon, but it's the Angel's Envy bourbon at the store picks. We jump it up to 108, 109, 110 proof. 110 proof, I think, is their sweet spot for that Angel's
delicious.
Envy blend that they have. Yeah. Prescription bourbon, that's good stuff. So, and we have a cask strength Angel's Envy. It's 120 proof. It was $300 when I bought it.
Super hot. I mean, the flavor's good, but I prefer we had an Angel's that was 105. I think we have like a sip left.
106.
That was good. And so the 105, 108, 110, that's just like the perfect.
The 110 plus or minus a proof or two, I think is their sweet spot for that blend that they do with the Angel's Envy.
Delicious.
Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Total Wine has it out right now.
Yeah. We were just at Total Wine. If you have a Total Wine near you guys, Total Wine's got those picks out right now. And they're $99. There's another thing. A store pick at $99 at Angel's Envy is a good deal. Oh, what you got? We have the Unicorn Angel's Envy barrel pick rye. Dude, really? Dude, what's the proof on that one, Chris? Right on.
Best bourbon to use for an old fashioned.
Best bourbon used for in my opinion.
We like rye.
No, I like the yes. Yeah. But in my opinion, I like bullet bourbon. First of all, I like bullet bourbon in my old fashions. Mm-hmm. I don't like this. This is a thing. I've explained this plenty of times. I don't generally like to sip on bullet bourbon, but I do like it in my old fashioned. It's something about they have that rye spice in there kind of kicks it up a little bit, but I like their bourbon, the flavor of it. But their rye and their bourbon are very similar to me. So Bullet Rye is also very good in an old fashioned. Other than that, I do like Old Granddad Bonded and Old Granddad 114 in old fashions as well. I I don't, for whatever reason, I don't prefer Buffalo Trace products, at least the ones that I've had. I don't generally like Buffalo Trace products in my old fashions. I don't hate them, but I prefer those ones that I mentioned ahead of those. I'll drink it. Oh, let's try it. You know what?
We're in California.
Yeah, we're in California.
Not Ohio.
Bay Area, about an hour around the Bay Area. San Francisco.
He didn't buy that Russell's. It was sent to him.
It was sent to me from Shane from Storytime Distillery out of South Carolina.
Someone just joined.
Man,
he has the Russells. Wants to know your opinion on it. He thinks it's amazing.
It's right. You can see I hate it because I'm going in for another pour right here. 110 proof. Like right now, there's nothing offensive about it. Yeah, you know what? Try an old fashioned Forcer. Yeah. Hey, there you go. You know what? Hey, Stacy, I've never had. I should try it. I have that. I have Redbreast Cask Strength, the 12-year cask strength. I have it. I should try that in old fashioned. I probably like it.
His favorite bourbon is Stag Junior Batch 12.
Yeah, Stag Junior Batch 12 is my
be specific.
To be absolutely specific, but once that's gone, this probably is going to take over.
Really?
But right now, from what I have, this is so freaking good. I need somebody to send me some Russell's 12, a handshake of Russell's 12, so I can go side by side with these. Because I'm thinking this is my favorite right now. I love Wild Turkey products, so I mean, there's that.
Someone says, "What's your credentials?"
My credentials.
Oh, don't.
Here's my credentials right here. There's my credentials.
Yes, we normally keep it easy with what we put in our old fashioned.
Yes, I do have a BAAACK old fashioned recipe. I have business cards. I have that. I have my old fashioned recipe on the back of it. So I do, and I prefer Bullet bourbon or rye. Bourbon over the rye, but the second would be the Bullet bourbon or Bullet rye. Although I have had, if you know me at all, I like Corbin Cash and their rye, the 1917 rye. They make an incredible old fashioned with their 1917 rye.
That was delicious.
I forget what's called, the Grand Old Fashioned or something. But their distillery is about an hour away from here. I'm very lucky in that Corbin Cash is hour-ish, probably just over an hour away from here.
He prefers to drink bourbon neat out of the Glencairn. That's what you're seeing right now.
Yeah,
there's other options, but
prefers. Everyone, you drink it how you like it. I would always say to try it neat first. Try it in its purest form, its most natural form first. If you want to drop something in it, get an eyedropper. Honestly, one drop makes a huge difference. One drop, swirl it around, taste it. Oh my gosh, Chris, you have. Whoa, dude, you have a Stag Junior Batch 1? Wow, I'm curious about that. What does that taste like? One drop makes a big difference. Another drop makes a difference. So taste it neat. Put a drop in it. Taste it again. Put another drop in it. Taste it again. But swirl it in between. Get it mixed up.
Your favorite wheated bourbon. He loves wheated bourbon.
Oh, I do. I have a lot of favorite wheated bourbons.
Yes, all.
I really like wheated bourbons. I probably the Rebel Distillers Collection is really good. Rebel Distillers Collection, if you can get that, is really good. And it's 100 proof, 110 proof. That's really good. Weller Full Proof is really good as well. I really enjoy that as well. I mean, the whole Weller line is wheated. Maker's Mark is wheated. There's, you know what? Maker's Mark, everything Maker's Mark does is wheated. See.
Yeah, you can get the glasses on Amazon or Total Wine or Bevmo. Yeah.
Oh, Glencairns. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just go to Amazon.
Yeah.
Or you could go to Total Wine. Go to a Bevmo, like she said, a Bevmo Total Wine, something like that. You can get these. They'll sell these there. But to make it easy, you can go to Amazon and just type in Glencairn or bourbon glasses or something like that.
Yeah.
If you type in bourbon glasses, it'll come up with the rocks glasses, and it'll come up with Glencairns like this.
Old Granddad 114. Any good?
Oh yeah, we have some here. Old Granddad 114 and Old Granddad Bonded. I'm not a fan of just a regular entry level Old Granddad. I'm just not. The Bonded is good. It makes a good old fashioned, and so is the one. If you want to proof it up a little bit to another 14 proof, hit that Old Granddad 114. That's another one that we need to quit talking about, along with the rare breed. Wild Turkey Rare Breed, we need to quit talking about the Old Granddad 114 because those things are starting jumping up in price, and we won't be able to find it. Just like, another one of my favorites, just favorites right now. I only got introduced to it early this year. Is a Evan Williams single barrel, and as it's one of my favorites, now they're going to stop distributing it out of Kentucky. So. There's that.
Have to go to Kentucky to get it.
Yeah. Say we need to go to Kentucky, go to that bourbon trail anyway. Hey, who's in on that? Who wants to meet up and do the Kentucky Bourbon Trail? I'm in. We'll set it up. Let's do it. We'll get a time and a day. We'll all go meet up there and do the bourbon trail. You still have some of that.
Everyone over here, me.
Yeah, me.
Kentucky.
Let's do it. Yeah. You know what's funny? Maybe 6 years ago or more. Fireman. My specialty is aircraft firefighting. There was a big conference in Kentucky in Louisville of aircraft firefighting, right? So I go there, and I have pictures now. I didn't know anything about bourbon then. Didn't care. The amount of drinks I could count the amount of drinks on both my hands that I would even have in a year. Now I got a YouTube channel. Who knew?
There's your credentials.
There's my credentials, people. There's my credentials.
Never been to Virginia.
Yeah, see, there's all these. Yeah, so okay. That would be great to meet you guys and go on the bourbon trail with you guys. We are actually got to figure that out.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, right on, man. That would be awesome, dude. We got to make the dip over there because I know Sean Whiskey Wars is in Kentucky as well. That would be cool. You dip into there, meet up for a day or so, and then we go hit the bourbon trail. Whether you guys are on the bourbon trail or not is cool. But to go meet up with you guys and sit down and just BS would be awesome. It's a short ride. That's cool, man. Me, Fiona's in. Dustin's in.
Have you ever had Caribou Crossing? I know you looked at the bottle because it was
similar
to this one.
I have not had Caribou Crossing. I know it's Canadian whiskey, and I know they source it through Buffalo Trace. And I almost bought it one time, but the price. If a couple people didn't tell me that it was just kind of I would have bought it when it was like $120 or $150. I think I could have gotten it for.
I think because of the bottle.
And I know it's because of the bottle, and I was thinking, well, that looks just like the Rock Hill bottle. Why is it like that? Then I started, investigating, right? Lurch, what? Oh, anyway, we jump back on to when I was in Kentucky before I was into all this stuff. I actually have pictures of myself under Bourbon Trail signs and all that stuff saying this, and I didn't know what it was. So that's my life right now. So I was there. I could have done it, but I didn't. And now I'm all into it. And I look back at these pictures going, oh, my gosh, I was right there in the motherland.
Oh, he wants information on this Russell's.
Oh.
It's not a pick, right?
Okay, if you turn it around,
it
is a pick. It is a pick. It's story time.
Liquor at the lake.
Liquor at the lake. And that's what I'm sipping on right now, this private barrel. I might have to. My bad ex-wife and I we're going to our friend's house, Brody. His sister's having a birthday party. We're going over their house and we're meeting some more peeps over there tonight. I might have to bring this over and let them taste this.
Ooh, you're willing to share.
I don't know, maybe not. Did I say that out loud? Maybe not. Maybe you know what? maybe not.
It's a
As I
small
said,
group.
yeah, it's a small group, and I'll let them have all the other stuff first, and then maybe I'll break this out. I'm doing a little taste.
Well, their palate's all warmed up.
Yeah, well, their palate's all warmed up. I'm the
really
guy,
like
right? I'm the bourbon guy. I'm the bourbon friend. So okay, we got. Hey, Lurch, what the heck, dude? Used to do all the maintenance on the ARF trucks, dude. Where'd you do all the maintenance on the ARF trucks? Come on. Oh yeah, Fee, you got to come over on their next trip. Once they come over, you got to come over to the States, Fee.
No. This is Trader Joe's.
Yeah, that's Trader Joe's. He does
not have his own bourbon.
Although I keep getting asked, like, when am I going to come out with my own bourbon? Because the channel name, right, is BAAACK Bourbon, right? So I get caught up in that a lot. I said, you know what? That's the dream. That'd be great to have my own BAAACK Bourbon.
Well, you've had talks with some people about having a.
I need to get some
collab.
picks. Yeah, I've been in talks with a collab with some people. It'd be great to go in with some of you guys. We can go meet up somewhere and go do a pick somewhere. That would be really cool. So we bought an Evan Williams single barrel just because it's Kentucky only. Decent pour back when it was a 10-year. Now it's barely 8 years. Yeah, right, Peter. That's true. I don't know. What it was at a 10-year. I don't know what it was. I know the one I got, that single barrel, is a 2014, and I think I paid $25 or less for it. I was like, what? Where did this come from? Why is this so good? It's $25 or less.
So Trader Joe's good.
It is very good. It's 1792 Barton full proof. Here's 1792 Barton full proof. This happens to be a store pick. It's really good. This is sourced. This Trader Joe's sourced this from 1792 Barton, and it's called entry barrel proof, and it's 125 proof. So that's why I was comparing it to the full proof. So this tastes like a younger version of this. It's just not quite as defined as ultimately. I believe this one is better ultimately, especially if you're been into this for a little while and you can pick out notes and tell the difference. You'll probably like this one better.
But for the price,
this one was $29.99. This was just under $90, right around $90. So that being said, I would choose this one. Straight up head on, I would choose this one just because you can pick out the notes easier on this one. They're more defined. This one is more kind of blended. You got to hunt around for the notes on this one a little bit. Very good though. Good is good enough. $29. It's worth every bit of $29.99.
Because you bought some bottles that were up there that were like,
I bought some. Oh, Joe's in too. All right, we actually got to come up with a date and do this. Okay, so Peter, you're from Caribou Crossing. Worth trying is a blended one into Mr. Sam. Blended into Mr. Sam. I don't know. You have to tell me some more about that. The only Caribou Crossing worth trying is the one blended into Mr. Sam. You have to let me in on that one. I don't know what you're talking about. Chris Tats wins the next trip. Okay, so it sounds like they're going to figure something out, and Fiona's going to get on and come over with them. That'd be great. Okay, so Bourbon Notes not a fan of Caribou Crossing. Well, it sounds like Peter's not either. But the only one that don't see, I trust all you guys. So the only one I want to even try now is the one blended into Mr. Sam, and I don't even know what that is. August, man. So Chris and Lil come over
Isn't that
often.
Gonna be hot?
Whatever.
Whew.
Whatever. We gotta meet up. Tom McStacker, what is up, peeps? What's going on? What's St. Louis like? What is St. Louis doing right now? Keep doing the San Fran meetup as well. Okay, cool. So San Fran is super close to us. Well, I mean, it's an hour from us. Most small regional airports had them around Houston. Okay, got. Oh, right on. Hey, story time. Shane, man, you can tell. Shane is the one that sent me this bottle, so he can tell. He's the one that can tell us more about this bottle. So Liquor at the Lake. So tell us about Liquor at the Lake if you can, man. If you can. Yeah, it is a good looking turkey bottle.
For Christmas, someone wants a bottle $100 to $200. What do you recommend?
I recommend this. If you can get this, I recommend this. And it's not $100 to $200, but I mean, I'll recommend. I mean, the Calumet that got recommended earlier, I'll recommend that. That the 15 and the 16, they're both delicious.
Okay, this guy says the guy or girl likes 101. Will they like this?
You will like this. If you like Wild Turkey 101, don't get me on that. So Wild Turkey 101, in my opinion, is the absolute greatest utility bourbon on this planet. I can get it for less than, I can get it for $18 and change. I can get a Wild Turkey 101 bottle, and I'll get all the notes on there for what it costs. You can sip it straight. You can put it in an old fashioned. The 101 proof will stand up to an old fashioned. And the price is for what you're getting is incredible. Hey, cheers, brother.
Penelope Toasted is the best under 200.
Ooh,
you like Penelope Toast?
I do like Penelope Toast.
I don't know if you'd say it was the best, but it's good.
It's good. Yeah, I really do like Penelope Toast. I have Penelope Toast. The best under 200? I don't know about that. Okay, so Mr. Sam is like the pappy of Canada. Hello, dude. What? You can't get it. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like I want Caribou Crossing. I'll stick with this. It's the same bottle, right? It's the same bottle as that. So I was going to stick with this for $29.99, right?
There's no rules on how to drink bourbon.
There is
drink
not.
Drink it however you like it.
That is completely, absolutely true. But what I would say, like I said before, I would at least try it neat first.
Sip it.
It first.
Don't shoot it.
Don't shoot. I mean, as I say that too, if you got Jack Daniel's Old Number 7, you don't need to sip that. You just actually you could drip that. You down the drain. Anyway, whatever bourbons you're trying, try them neat first. I would at least say that, and try them with a little bit of water and figure out if you like it that way or not. And then you can, the bourbons that you like sipping may not be the bourbons you like in your old fashioned, because that's where I am. I don't necessarily like I said, I like bourbon, bullet bourbon and rye in my old fashioned, but I don't necessarily like to sip on them really. They are great for an old fashioned.
Someone keeps asking about Castle and Key.
Castle and Key, good stuff. Castle and Key is good stuff. I don't think we own a bottle of that now. I've had it. It is good, but I can't speak in depth on it. I have had pours of it at, like locally to me.
Would I recognize a bottle?
Yeah, you recognize the bottle. Yeah, you recognize the bottle. It's got a little key. It got an actual little key on it. But yes, it is good. I'll say it's good. I can't go in depth on it because I haven't had it in a while, but I have had it.
Wild Turkey American honey. That is so sweet.
Oh my goodness. This is sweet here. Okay, so we got
Old Granny
story time.
114. He loves it. He was just talking about that.
Northwest. Right. Hey, dude. Hey, you know what? Another Glenn.
He hates Basil Hayden.
Basil Hayden's Basil Hayden. The best thing about Basil Hayden is that little metal belt around it.
Is Pappy worth the money? We don't think so.
No. I don't. When you start getting into a couple hundreds of dollars, it's the price is not worth it.
Those honeys taste like syrup. They do. They're so super sweet.
Hey, brother, right here. Come in for a drink and some story time. That's right. Time to take your medicine. Hey, Northwest, brother. I had to see what I have right here. I was at work when you guys did this. I was with you guys, but I had my LaCroix or whatever I had. This is that Jack. This is, you guys know, on Veterans Day, we all got together, a bunch of us, Bourbon Ranch, Northwest, a bunch of guys, Independent Joe, a bunch of guys that were in the military. Northwest sent us this Jack Daniel's single barrel proof Heroes selection. There's a hero selection that they actually put out.
That's cool.
So I know the lights kind of blend, kind of jacking that up there. So, hey, man, I'm going to pour this right now in here. And and take this.
Someone
with
thinks
you.
your mustache is fake.
It's not fake.
We have tons of angels.
It's not fake.
We love angels.
It's not fake. But it might be coming off soon in January. You guys let me know. Ooh.
Redwood Empire bottle and bond.
I want some Redwood Empire bottle and bond. Independent Joe's got some cast strength stuff. They just came out with their whole series in cast strength, I believe. And you know what the crap part of that is that Redwood Empire is probably 45 minutes away from me, but it's not a distillery where you can go. They don't have like an office or tasting room or anything like that. They just it's just a distillery. It's just near me, and it's not an advantage. That sucks for that. So this is back to Veterans Day. Northwest Bourbon sent this out, and all you guys, all you veterans out there, thank you very much. I was hoping you would be on. I wanted to wait till you were on with me since you sent it to me. You guys, all you veterans, thank you for what you've done, what you do. Thank you very much. I appreciate me as well, everything you've done for us. Woo!
They keep saying that you look like Aaron Rodgers. That's funny.
That is definitely Jack Daniels. Thank you very much. Thank you to all you veterans. Cheers. Cheers. Yesterday was Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed, right? Even the family deployed. Everybody.
In order for it to be a bourbon, it has to be at least 80 proof.
Yep, 80 proof. Cheers. Right on. Thank you. Thank you, Shane. Hey, Bob. Look at this guy's. Who said that over on TikTok? Was
What?
that?
Said what?
That this looked like a fake mustache.
Oh, let me see if I can.
Was that Bourbon and Car guy? Because if that's Bob. All right, Bourbon Brigade. He is in the house. Thanks, brother.
No, the Bourbon and Car guy.
Yeah, that's Bob.
Oh.
Yeah, he's messing. Freaking Bob.
Go USA.
Go USA. Right on.
I think
yeah.
Soccer.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Hey, speaking of football, right on. Hey, who's watching the World Cup in here, man? USA,
he's in the Bay Area.
Winning, we're in, right? Winning, we're going out, getting out of the group and going on to the next stage.
How long do bourbons have to be aged at minimum?
Well, 4 years. I'll say 4 years. If it's less than 4 years, they have to put the age statement on the bottle. So if it says it's a bourbon and there's no age statement, then it's at least 4 years.
Okay.
So for Great Bourbon, hey, go follow all his Prescription Bourbon, Northwest Bourbon, and hey, look at this guy's fake mustache. You're funny, dude. Cheers, vets. Got it. Cheers, brother. Hey, there's another vet right there, Bourbon Brigade. He's got you, dude. You got a live going on pretty soon, right? My grandmother, he's Bob, dude. Okay, sorry, ignorant. What is Red Friday? Okay, Red Friday is a military thing. Red is an acronym. Is remember everyone deployed, which means not only did that soldier, airman, seaman, or whatever. When I say seaman, I'm talking about Navy, not actual, like seaman.
Oh my gosh!
I knew that'd get her, but Marines. So that means their whole family. A part of their family went there. So a part of them went as well. So the whole family is their support system, their friends and their family. So that's the everyone of that red, that RED. So it's remember everyone deployed, not just that one person, their whole family. Their whole family is making a sacrifice as well. That's the dumbed down version of it. Northwest, Independent Joe, Bourbon Brigade. There's a lot of veterans in here that can attest to that as well. They can maybe put some more explanation on it, but that's the gist of it.
David,
Dustin.
No, there's no relation there.
Yeah, I am not related to Aaron Rodgers by face.
No, there's a BAAACK, Michigan.
There is BAAACK, Michigan. I want to go there just to take a picture by the sign. I actually looked it up. There's a BAAACK, Michigan. World Cup soccer right now. When you get to the later stages, when the higher level teams start playing the other higher level teams, and it gets better. So now you're getting blowouts like 7-2. That's like 100-0. Yeah, would England beat Saudi Arabia or something like that, 6-2 or something like that. When you think of that American football scores, that's 42-14. That's a blowout. Cheers, bourbon note. Yeah, right on, man. Full disclosure, I just screen. Oh, here we go. Full disclosure, I just screen record you proving your mustache is real. I will find something funny. Right on, dude. Right on. Hey, Ben, me, you, and Greg, we got to go live together sometime soon, man. We had too much fun. We had too much fun going back and forth, dude. That is incredible. Yeah, Joe is great to go live with too. Okay, so Bourbon Brigade, that's tonight, right? 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is the time I'm going to church tonight. So so if I'm not on there, that's why. So yep, remember everyone deployed. That is it. So hey, anyone's on YouTube, all you TikTok peeps and you YouTube, Twitch, Facebook peeps, go catch Bourbon Brigade 8 p.m. tonight over on YouTube. He's got a live going on. You want to throw some more out about it? Go ahead, Bourbon Brigade. Slap shot in the house. Oh, Tommy McStacker. Thank you, Patriots. Thank you very much.
Yes, you can buy the hat. Just DM him.
Yeah, you can DM me. And my wife, my BAAACK wife, is going to hit me. I know, hit me. I'm leaving out letters now. So she's going to help me finalize my store, I guess. I'm taking too long with this thing. I know that. I get a lot of questions about where can you get hats and shirts because I wear them a lot. But I need to get these toppers and these Glen stashes, and there's something else, and actual Glen Cairns with my logo on it.
He has hats.
Yeah, I have black and white hats like this, and I have all black hats, and I got these shirts too. There we go. Here we go. Here's the back. Independent Joe has one that he wears backwards because I need to get it out. With the shirts that come out, they're gonna have a big version of this on the front. Here's the front of the shirt. It doesn't say BAAACK Bourbon, but I'll get that. I'll get a version of this, maybe not quite that big, but it'll be that logo on the front in different colors. But I'll get that going soon. I was waiting to try to find somehow to get some kind of Glen toppers, Glen Cairns, and Glen stash in the merch store as well. But it looks like I'm just gonna have to get the hats and shirts and other like coffee mugs and all that stuff that people can just easily get and do these things. Like if I, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, if that ever happens, I'll start, giving these things out. At that point, maybe I'll have a Patreon or something like that. That will take a commitment from my wife as well. I don't know if she wants to go that far or not, doing a Patreon thing or not.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
see? Oh, geez. So, no, you don't. It sucks, Bobby. Wait, hold on. Hold on. You know what?
If you want any of that merch, just DM him and we'll help you out.
Okay. Yeah, DM me. I can get you the full black hat. Do I have a full black hat? And I got that shirt.
The hats have just.
And I got stickers. I got stickers as well that are. If you guys see this logo up in the top. This logo, this top, I have stickers that have that on it as well. But if people order stuff and all that stuff, right now I just send them the stickers to people. But we got a lot of people in here. I don't know how many people are on TikTok, but I got a lot of people here on this. But I'm gonna go ahead and give some axes. This is BAAACK right here, people. Here we go. We're giving some more. There we go. I had to because I gotta get this axe hole finished. I gotta get a new table here pretty soon. Everyone deployed.
Hats are not one size fits all. They're the snapback.
They are. They're trucker. They're trucker hats. They're truckers. So they are.
Frey Ranch is one of our favorites. Yeah.
Frey Ranch is one of our favorites. So this This is actually what it looks like. That's my old logo. Actually, I've changed the next hats I ordered. There's just a few of these left, actually.
This is the OG.
This is the OG. So the next ones I order are going to be the logo that's up here. That's on the shirt, actually. I've changed to all my stuff to this logo. That'll be on the next hats I order will be that. That'll be soon.
Is this the bottle you want to see closer?
Yeah.
That's what he's sipping on. It's his current favorite.
All right. What here?
It's a store pick. He got sent.
Yeah, that was Story Time. Shane from Story Time Distillery sent that to me. It was this is Shane, dude. This is my favorite right now. See, there was. Let me see. Let me see.
So if you were to find it, how much would that bottle be?
So Story Time, Shane. So what if you could find this bottle? What would the price of this bottle be? I'm gonna go straight to the horse's mouth right here. He's the one that sent it to me. He'll get, if he answers me, I'll get the answer to you. There's a lot of troops deployed as we speak. The news stopped talking about them years ago. Yeah, because they have another agenda. I'm not going to that over here. They got other agendas going on, not the military. So at least of the news's worries.
You can get it for $60. You better grab it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Someone said that they can get it for $60.
Oh, dude, go grab this. If you can get this for $60, let me know where it is. And I might have you send me a bottle too. This is hands down. I mean, I'm pushing my Stag Junior Batch 12. But that's a very special bottle right now. That's in its own category. Pretend I don't have that. This is my favorite bottle right now. And Shane sent that to me. This is incredible. Yeah. 0-0 is kind of boring, but this morning? Yesterday, the England USA game, that's probably the most entertaining 0-0 game I've seen in a long time. So yeah, 0-0 normally is a snoozer, but USA should have scored two or three times. But I'll get you a pick in BAAACK in a few months when I get. Oh, dude, that would be awesome, man. Yep, let's do it. I'm assuming you're talking about. Let's do the Bourbon Trail, Northwest. Cheers, Mark. Slap shot, right on. Slap shots in the house. So we got Bourbon Brigade. Yeah, heck yeah. Thank you, brother. Pre-recorded stream tonight since Chip was traveling, but we will be in the chat. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that about you. Must have used StreamYard or something like that. You were talking to me about StreamYard, so you can pre-record stuff and have it play, and you just be in the chat with everybody else, which is a pretty cool option to have if people are going to be out of town or something like that. There we go. Where can I get a shirt? Oh, Bourbon Note. Hey, man, I'll take care of you, Ben. What size are you, Ben? BAAACK, Michigan. That's right. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Slapshot, hit that up. In California, what? Dude, you're going to be in California next. And I'd love to rep BAAACK bourbon. If I can't buy one, I'm going to have to counterfeit one. Dude, counterfeit it, man. Where are you going to be, man? Where are you going to be? Next Saturday? We're off. I don't know where you're going to be.
Yeah, someone says they've never seen this bottle. It's
69 plus tax. Okay, 69 plus tax. So, dude, Shane, I need another bottle of this.
Talk about that bottle. Someone's like, they don't recognize it.
Oh, because it's Russell's Reserve. If it's Wild Turkey, right? So this is all right. Let me get my BAAACK glasses again. So Shane, story time. The guy, story time. You guys aren't in. If you guys want to see, you want to be more involved. Anybody in here, please subscribe to me on YouTube. If you want to be more involved in the chat and get more information, you probably be over on YouTube.
He's
in the
live
chat
on YouTube right now as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch, and those are all in one. They can see this full chat, and my wife is navigating the chat over on TikTok because for some reason they don't want to give out their little code, so I can include you guys in this chat. So it's a separate chat over there on TikTok.
Yeah, people are like, I've never seen it. How is it compared to the 10-year?
Oh, 10 years great. Don't get it. It's great, but this is. I'm telling you, this is. For me, I've had Russell's 13. I don't have one right in front of me right now, but this is at least as good as what I remember the Russell's 13 being. And if I had a Russell's 13 next to right here next to it, I would have to compare them and find out which one was better. This is an incredible bottle right here. And if you're a Wild Turkey fan, if you could find this bottle, buy it. That's me. It's incredible. It's an incredible bottle. This is the private barrel selection. It is a single barrel, non-chill filtered. It's got all the information on the back. I don't know if you guys can see this over on TikTok, but you go ahead. Yeah, it is a store pick. It was sent to me by, Storytime says these are all single barrels. They're all single barrels. That is an elite bottle. It is an incredible bottle, people. If you can find that, especially at retail, and because we all know the Russell's 13 $600 or more. This is and this is at least as good as that. I'm telling you. The only way I'd be able to, I'd have to side by side blind them to figure out a winner. What's that? Okay, we got thanks, Mark. We got Chris Tassuel is moving the ball. Okay, getting scary. Long Beach. Oh, dude, we're doing a cruise, but counterfeiting that shirt before we go. Oh, right on, man, dude. If I could send you one, quick. What size are you? I don't know if I could get one to you before you would leave, man. I would do it. You can't tell the difference between that and the Russell 13 batch, too. I swear they are identical. Man, I believe you, Shane. I believe you. This is a bottle right here. Oh, my gosh, this is good. If you're a Wild Turkey fan, then you will love this bottle. It is incredible.
Are you able to save this live on TikTok? Do you know?
Yeah, it gets saved. Yeah.
It gets saved? Okay.
Yeah, it gets saved. It is
What's
incredible.
The proof? 124?
110.
110?
110 proof. It's the same as the Russell Reserve single barrels and Russell's Reserve. Yeah, it's the same proof. This is a store pick of the private barrel selection. So I think Stacy's not in here right now, 4-leaf. So she must be going live. She's live now or going live soon. So
he doesn't drink Johnny Walker.
No, I'm not a big Scotch guy. I'm trying to get into it. Top Shelf Dustin is a great guy. Like I'm saying, if you guys want to get really informed, I'm telling you, if you like this content, you like this live going on, please subscribe to me over on YouTube. And there's a lot of people in here that have so much knowledge. I'm just scratching the surface on this. There are so many people in my live. Jenny, there's so many people in this live that have so much knowledge of this stuff that can put you, steer you in the right direction on these things. And there's a bunch of people with Scotch and Irish whiskey. I'm just scratching the surface in both of those. I will be getting knowledge and better knowledge, but there's people in here that are been doing this for years and years and years. That you come in the YouTube side of this, I can't get the TikTok in here for whatever reason. TikTok doesn't want to integrate with the passing the codes over. So over to me, it's over to my left. I've got TikTok. I've got YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch over here. And there's so much information going over. All the questions you guys are asking on TikTok, come subscribe to me on YouTube, and you'll want to subscribe to all these people over on YouTube as well. You'll get a wealth of information over here.
There's actual.
Yeah.
Factual information.
Factual information. These people are here. I'm an amateur over here. I'm having fun, and I'm learning a lot. And I'm having fun. All these people interacting. This is so much fun. For me, it's so much fun because I don't know. Do I like to talk, Lise? I like to talk. I guess it comes with what I do. What I do on my job, I got to be able to talk. So, what's up, TikTok? We got Jenny Bravo. Jenny Bravo right here is awesome. You fell asleep. Hey, right off. Did you fall asleep? I gotta know. Did you fall asleep while you were watching, or did you fall asleep before and just got here now? Because that's a big difference. If you fell asleep while you're watching, I gotta work on my delivery. So there's that. Jenny is awesome.
Oh, like,
bye.
Okay. No, to them.
Oh, TikTok. So TikTok's out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. TikTok, is that phone about to die or something?
Yeah.
Okay. TikTok, we are out over there. If you want to continue watching, jump over to YouTube, BAAACK Bourbon across all social medias. Please subscribe. Jump over to YouTube. I guess my phone's about to die over there, even though it's plugged in. I don't know why it's dying, but it's dying.
I don't think this cord's working.
Oh, okay. Faulty cord. So TikTok, peace out. Jump over to YouTube and subscribe to BAAACK Bourbon. You can jump in and get some real good information over on YouTube. And I'm sure you'll end up subscribing to a lot of these channels. I did. So Jenny is everything I put on. I use TikTok and Instagram to get people over to, and Facebook as well, over to YouTube, because this is my main focus. I do some separate stuff on those two things, but most of it is to get people over here to YouTube. And Jenny has been probably she's been my biggest, my biggest repeater of stuff and getting stuff out there. She is awesome. If you guys aren't subscribed to or following, I should say, Jenny Bravo, or over on, or Jenny Loves Whiskey, I believe, over on Instagram, you got to go follow her. She is hilarious. She's great. She's incredible. She's fun. Jenny is fun. She's a good time. She's a good time over there. So you fell asleep before that. Okay, that's good. So that's good to know. So Shane, yes, I did get those samples, and I literally just a couple of days. They've been here, but like I said at the beginning of this shoot, over 2 hours now. I didn't think I'd be on this long. So before this, I did get them. Cool, dude. You got some cool packaging, dude. Hang in, dude. Woo! Hang in. See now. Oh shoot! Look at that, people. Dude, look at that. See, this Hangin brought this out right here. Hangin brought this out. That's the big sliver right there. Here we go. This is for Hangin right here. Boom. Woo! Hangin is in the house. Now we know it's a real live stream. It's a real live stream. Hangin is here. So, Shane, I did get those things. And I've been at work more than I've been at home lately. And this month, December, it looks like I've taken a lot of time off, so I'll be here. I'm going to try to get this live on a regular schedule. Like I had it going towards that way. So I wasn't for those of you who don't know, I wasn't quitting YouTube or anything like that. I don't know how many people care about that or not, but I wasn't quitting YouTube or anything like that. I've been at work more than I've been at home. We upstaffed a rig, but we didn't hire anyone to cover that rig. So that means there's overtime. It has to fill that rig. Then guys were calling sick, so it created more overtime. So I was at work a lot. That's the short story. Right on, Burb Anthony. Man, I made it. We got the kid, Mr. Lopez. Where can you get one of those Glen stashes? You know what? DM me on Instagram or TikTok, probably Instagram, and DM me with your address, dude. I'll send you some, man. I'll send you one. I got to try to start sending these things out, man. I was trying to get these things in a store, but you guys know that have merch stores. They're kind of generic, so it's just like whatever products they have. You can't introduce your own products into it. So that's the issue I was having while the store hasn't opened up yet. You get the Glen stashes. Joe, you got to send me the information on where you got your Glens made. I think the same guy that made the Bourbon Ranch Glens. Maybe. But I got to get some Glens made. People are asking for those. Glen stashes are easy. I could send those out anytime. But so I got to put my logo on a Glen. But I was also thinking about if I start a Patreon. If I start a Patreon, I don't even know. I don't know who would even join a Patreon of mine. I only got just shoot. I've been off so much. I was gonna give a bottle away at 500 subscribers, but I'm now for I don't know what happened, but I took some time off and I got a bunch of subscribers. So that happened. So I'm closer to 600 now. So I'm gonna wait till 600. I don't know. I don't know what I am now. I was at 570. So at 600, I'll give away another bottle free, another free bottle. No entry fee or anything like that. Everything's on me. Shipping, all that stuff. Where's the link so we can jump on and have a pour with you? Hey, you know what? Hey, let's go. Let me give it out. I can't stay on too much longer, but I'm going to give this link out so we can come have a pour. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Joe. I know Joe's coming on at least. Hey, Ben, you want to come on? Hey, anybody wants to come on over here? Come on with me, man. Let's get this party going, right? What time is it? 3:20? Oh, yeah, I got time. I got some time. But, yeah, people want to come in. Like I said, this store thing, it's been taking a back seat. It's almost there. I was trying to incorporate the stashes, a Glen with my logo on it, a Glen with a mustache engraved on it. That would be a stash Glen. This is the Glen stash. I don't know. Do people even want this stuff? Is it worth the time, and the money? I got to buy more merch. I mean, I have more merch. I mean, yeah, you guys, yeah. You know what I'm saying. You guys that have this stuff going on, you know what I'm saying. So, but I'm going to have to pour a little bit more of this. Man, I can't get enough of this right here. This is some good stuff. This is so good, man. Incredible. Cheers, everyone, from the Bourbon Note. This is Ben from the Bourbon Note. If you're not subscribed to the Bourbon Note, if you're not subscribed to Independent Joe, if you're not subscribed to these guys, Storytime, if you're not subscribed to Storytime, subscribe to Storytime Distillery. If you're not subscribed to Top Shelf Dustin, subscribe to Top Shelf Dustin on YouTube. Subscribe to all these peeps. All these guys here. Go ahead. They're all got great content. Hey, Anthony. Anthony,
what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Hey, I just didn't realize you were on. I got notified about a half hour ago, but I wasn't home. So I got home and figured I would stop in and say cheers.
Cool,
and hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And that Russell's is delicious, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. Dude, like I said, I can't believe how good it is. I've had the 13 and I thought that was the best wild turkey I was going to have. And I'm like, wow, this is delicious.
And that was a heck of a hand delivery, wasn't
It
it?
was like that.
I'm telling you.
Man, in a pick, the Liquor by the Lake pick, man, it was incredible.
Does it look familiar?
It does, man. Right? It's so how delicious this is. I mean,
I have no idea, but I had to go behind. I had to go around story time.
Oh man,
I did. I mean, I kept saying I wanted one, and
dude,
I know people.
You do know people.
I know people,
goodness.
And so, but I will say this: one thing I do bust Shane's chops about a lot is just because I can.
Yeah.
But this, I tell you what, it was pretty darn good. He said it was, and so I got one, and I can only imagine in about a week or so when this just opens up a little more.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, it's good now. It's drinkable right now. But
I
in a
just
week,
opened this.
I like drinkable whiskey.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, good, Joe.
Yeah,
I
drinkable
appreciate
whiskey's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah, drinkable whiskey is incredible, right?
Yeah,
It beats the undrinkable, right, Joe?
yeah, it definitely does that.
It beats a lot of the stuff I have for my good or bads. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, what is up, man?
What is up, brother? It's
Dude,
been a while since you've been on. We were missing you.
man, the last time I was on any kind of live was Veterans Day. That's the last time it was, and it wasn't my live. It was just, dude. I've been, like I said, I've been at work more than I've been at home.
Is
Shane,
that
Speak
pour you
of the devil.
in the glass? Is that the Russells?
That's
Or is that, oh,
it's the Russells. It's the Russells. It's this right here. It's that. This is the, my goodness, man. So where did you get yours, Anthony?
Well, he didn't go around story time. He didn't ask story time.
See, I thought I'd ask you once Shane got on.
Let's make that clear.
Hey, I have an old friend.
Yeah, he's old, all right.
Oh my goodness. So Shane, you're out of the house, man. Are you in the house? You just roaming?
No.
Oh no, I just got to the house. I was out playing golf today, and now I'm out in my bar.
Oh, that sounds hard.
Is that what you call that game, golf?
Yeah,
I mean, do
Golfing.
you really play golf, or is it a
I
facsimile?
hit a ball sometimes with a stick, so I call
Okay.
that golf.
Okay, there you go. I
And if I'm
understand
lucky, it goes in the hole.
Yeah, right.
that. Story of your life.
So Anthony, you got this. So Shane, I know you got some more of this. So Joe, what are you sipping on?
well, I was gonna pour something. I have my Russells upstairs, so I'm not gonna run and get it. But I'll pour something else.
Right on,
I'm trying
man.
to figure out what. I just pour some Corbin Cash since
Oh, dude, I was gonna say, how about some Corbin Cash? Is that the 6-year?
this
Single
one
barrel?
is the 6-year. Yep.
Is that the El Cerrito?
Yeah.
Slow Pig?
Yep.
Oh, dude, that is delicious. So I'm gonna have to. I'm getting so. I've
Probably
been
the
off,
best rye of the year.
dude. It's got to be, dude. Yeah, right. So I'd say it's right here, but the one that people can get probably the 1917. My goodness, man. I want people to know how good this rye is, dude. It competes, dude. I wish people had a wider distribution right now, because people need to compare this to the high level ryes, and you see where it falls.
Yeah, definitely.
What you finding your way over to something, Shane?
Yeah, I just got a hand delivery, so I've already had the Encore, but I haven't had this one yet. So I just got this one.
Oh, nice. That looks good.
I hope so.
That is a nice shirt there, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Hey, when I do get my so the shirts that I'm gonna have with the logo on the front, it'll just be smaller than that because it's on the front, not on the back.
So I have to continue wearing this shit backwards.
So, I'm not saying it's just gonna be a little bit smaller than that. Not
All right, everybody, put in the chat. Let him know that he needs a big logo on front, so there
is gonna be a big logo, just maybe not that big. Jeez, the back logo
doesn't it look like a cool shirt?
Yeah, it is. I know I'm being biased, but I think I'm a fireman, so I think if I'm a fireman, I think that's a cool shirt.
You know this shirt got me out of a ticket.
No, you're lying.
Yeah, they saw the cross rifles and the 56, and they were like, "Is that a bottle?" And I was like, "No, that's just the station number." And they're like, "All right, man, you just drive safe." And then they walked away.
Yes, dude. See, nice, dude. Yes, I gotta see. That's my everyday shirt now. I gotta wear it every day now. Every day I'm driving. Hey, so you just got home, Anthony?
I had to go out and about, and before I left, I didn't see your notification, and then when I was out, it came across my watch, and I'm like, "What? Somebody's on?"
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I think,
especially on our
Stacy-
side of the world.
yeah, right. Stacy might be going on right now too. Stacy and shoot, I forgot her name. There's another chick that goes on. I think around this time, but I'm like, I haven't been on in so long, dude. I gotta
Stacey
get on.
comes on Sunday.
YouTube,
Oh, does she go on Sunday? Okay.
YouTube must know that I'm a super fan because they let me know yesterday you were coming on today.
Whoa!
Well, because I put the StreamYard notification out. Of course, I went like this. Hey, baby, is tomorrow a good day for me to go live? She said, yeah, that's good. I said, okay, thanks. I just need to know because I need to put
Mother,
FOMO
may
on
I?
so people
right.
actually show up.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not just go live, right? Because that's a TikTok or something. You just go live and it just notifies everybody, right? But it's a little different over here, which I like. Shayla, yeah, Shayla. So hang it, Shayla.
Shayla.
You got me on my knees.
Got me on
Shayla,
my
Shayla right now?
knees. Shayla.
Yeah,
Shayla's
so
in the far south.
yeah, so Shayla's on. You know, you know how it goes. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. Like I'd be competition for her anyway. I would be if I wasn't on. I'd be in her chat probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shayla. So, yeah, Whiskey Central. Yeah. I'm not
I
saying
couldn't
go
think of the
leave,
name.
but if we're not on, go to Whiskey Central.
I knew who you were talking about, but I'm like,
Yeah.
God, what is her channel name?
You know what? It was skipping me too, dude. I'm like,
I knew
I wanted to say it, but I was just like,
whiskey.
oh,
I'm thinking.
shit.
That's why I said, she's deep south. And I
Yeah.
just couldn't think of Central.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, shoot. I wasn't trying to be
Does it look like
disrespectful.
Shane's lost or something?
No, man, I'm getting
Hey,
all
you look
set up.
lost, man. You're just wandering around. And shit. Like,
I
He's
literally
in his
just
own
got
house
home.
and he can't find
that
anything.
Alzheimer's is hitting kind of early.
Yeah, he can't. He's in his own house, can't
He's
find
like, where
anything.
am I? Am I at home?
Hey Shane, I did get those samples you sent me. So do you want me to just review it, send it to you, or do you want me to review them and put it on a video? Whatever.
Do whatever you want. Review it however you want.
Okay.
I want your. I always ask 100% honesty. Yeah, and just put it out there.
Right on. That's good, man. That's a nice package you sent, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
You're one of the lucky ones. Shane's never sent me shit.
He's a liar.
And I've known him
must have-
forever. Fuck that
I must
guy.
have accidentally did something right. I don't know. It wasn't on purpose, whatever it was. It was a complete accident. Maybe it was the Glen stash. It was the Glen stash. You get the Glen stash. Maybe they impressed somebody somewhere. I don't know.
Did you just tape that on there, brother?
It is, dude. This is dude. This is sticky Glen stash, dude.
Okay.
Dude, people are going, where do I get those? I said, at your regular Target. I don't know. So if I send stuff out to people, I'll send them a BAAACK bourbon stick. I'll send them this too, man. That's shoot, dude, it's like 10 cents or something like that. You know, I don't know.
Oh, it was horrible. I sucked.
Yeah, right.
I tell you what, this Iron Root Harbinger, the 115 that I opened up, that was and is a really tasty bottle. Really tasty.
I'm glad you said that because you guys know Eric Waite.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so he and I happen to work at the same place or near the same place. He's come to my fire station a couple times now. So I guess Wednesday he came down. He came down and he brought me this box of samples that he got from Iron Root. And he said he just didn't have time to do it. He said he contacted Iron Root and said, "Hey, I don't have time to do this, but I have a bourbon guy that's got a channel that can review these for you." And they said, "Okay, great, cool. What's the name?" He gave them to me, so I have 6 samples from Iron Root, and that's one of them.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I haven't had it yet. They're all still unopened, so I'll review them and send it back to Iron Root.
I don't want to, get or put anything in your head, but I tell you what, everybody knows at first I was not a Texas whiskey fan at all.
Same here. Same here. I'm
Until
like, great.
I
Thanks,
tried
Eric.
the Still Austin Cask Strength
Yes.
that Sean and Charles had said to me that I need to get and try it. And so I did. And I'm like, holy smokes. Well,
That's one reason I've
Big
got
Vic,
it. 'Cause you guys-
Big Vic, when Shane was over here in September, he dropped me off a sample and he told me to try it. Well, that was another one everyone said get. So I went
It
to lot
It's at 123
there.
I
But
feel
I
less
wrote
spicy
this
after
open
one
to
of
try it.
the
And wow. I don't think you're going to be disappointed.
I've got that one. I can't think of the others off the top of my head, but I've got 6 different ones. That was one of them. And another one is a hazmat that's 140.7 proof. That I mean, I can't wait to try all of them. I mean, I know it's iron root. So I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, Eric. No pressure. Cool. Appreciate it, brother.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
So
Bobby, I
it-
just want to jump on and say, hey, real quick, I got to jump off.
Hey, right on, man.
Love you guys.
Hey.
Joe, you got a
Thanks,
sample
brother.
pack coming your way, so relax. Calm
No
down.
thanks.
You don't want it? I mean, I cannot. It's going out Monday. All right. Good.
Hey, cheers, brother. Thanks for dropping in, man.
Absolutely. See
We
you.
got the Glenn
Yeah.
stash Glenn here. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
And then there were 3.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Oh, he said he's sending you one out on Monday.
Sending.
That sounds like one of these, I guess. That's what it sounded like to me. What, did you get that, Anthony?
No, I don't know. So how was your Thanksgiving, guys?
Mine was I was at the station. Of course, that's my life
Okay.
lately.
There you go.
But my family came down, so it was great, man. My family hasn't been down the station in a long time, especially for a holiday. So it's cool when family comes down for the holidays.
So can they? Are you able to make a like turkey dinner and have everybody
Yeah.
over, or do you?
Oh,
do
yeah,
you just bring like a potluck type style thing? Is that what you guys did?
Yeah, the family that's come in normally brings something, but us as a station, everyone brings something. Everyone brings something different. We have a humongous dinner. Have leftovers for days. Well, especially at my station, we got on duty per day at my station is 15 people. 15. So we run a structure side, an engine, a truck, a battalion chief, and then I'm the captain over on the side that has the airport firefighting side. It's got 3 rigs that are running a airport firefighting vehicle. So we got that all in one house. So we got 15 people. It's a crowded house right now, but that makes for a lot of food and a lot of shenanigans, actually. Yeah, a lot of, I'll say, jackassery.
All right, brother. Well, I just wanted to come in, have a drink with you, and say thank you for your service out there in the community. Love
Wow,
you
thank you.
guys, everybody in the
Thank you,
chat, and hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. But
Thank you, brother.
I know you were trying to get off earlier because you got to go somewhere. So I just say cheers. Love you guys.
That's right.
Appreciate you guys. See
Thank you,
you,
man.
see you later, bro.
I'm gonna get off pretty soon too. I gotta go to church actually. Hey, cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Right on, man. So Anthony, you and I, we're the ones that got this private barrel deal. I'm debating whether or not to take after church. I'm going over to another our friend's house that Brody Rocha.
Mm-hmm.
Brody, his sister's having a 16th birthday. We're really good, friends with the parents, and we're gonna have a bourbon tasting over there. And guess who gets in charge of that?
I tell you what, are they, how should I say this? Is their palate developed, or are they fairly new into it?
They're fairly new into it. They're like, oh, yeah, Bobby's the bourbon guy. So, hey, I'm basically going to be their introduction into it. And
Well,
they have had it, but a lot of people just get it. I'm skeptical of bringing stuff like this to places because I don't want people going, oh, great, thanks. This isn't for shooting. This is
It
for
is, and that's what I was going to say. That might be too much proof. So what I would recommend, if you have something 90, 95, and then maybe something that's 100, okay, like turkey, 101.
Yeah.
Make that kind of your top tier.
Yeah.
Start them on the bottom.
Yeah. I got some
work their way up.
Yeah.
I don't particularly like it, but if you have Basil Hayden, I know.
They know they won't get that from me.
But if they're new, they have no idea. And that kind of gets them going. But if you have the Redwood Empire, okay. Yeah, where'd you find that?
Dude, I can get this at NorCal Liquors here in Tracy. But it's this is good stuff. This is better than their normal entry level. This is like a blend that Junior came up with.
So I can get the 81 here in the 750 for about $18.
Yeah, that bottle right there is $10.
Yeah.
And it's got all those flavors, just a little subdued.
And I tell you what, I like what Hangin had to say. He said Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Like a toasted barrel, the small batch.
I have it. Yeah.
Bingo.
I got both.
I would stick with that because the profile stays the same.
Yeah.
And you could put in a kicker. You could put in a kicker and say, okay, we're going to try something different. And if you want to give them 105 or 107, or if you want to jump up to the one you got in front of you, I mean, that's totally on the other way. But not Basil Hayden, sorry, the Elijah Craig. You can do a tasting of that, bring 2 or 3 of those and say, okay, we're going to stick with the same family. And because that's perfect. Yeah. That's a good choice. Hangin had a good idea there.
I was trying to do stuff where the profile, the mash bill was the same, and I could step them up.
And that's perfect.
What do you like? It tastes other than Jack Daniels. I don't want anybody to like Jack Daniels.
Well, now, if you have something like this, that's another story. But you're talking 130.
Yeah, I do have that. That's the thing, though. I do have that, and I like that. And also, I love Sinatra Select. I like the Sinatra Select too, and that's only 90 proof. But I want to start them off on that. It's like
do the Elijah Craig. Even Shredward had a thing. Very Old Barton at 100. It's an easy sipper.
Yeah,
but
yes, easy stuff. Easy stuff that has the same mash bill. I can escalate to the next level and see where they're going
too. I'm glad these guys are chiming in there. If you have the Old Forester 100,
I do. I have the bottle and bond at least at 100 proof.
That's fine because that profile is going to be the same. They're going to get a banana note.
Yeah,
something different. But again, I'm going to go with Hangin's thing, but you do what you want. And you could even switch it up with the Old Barton, the Old Forester, something else, and just keep the proof the same. But I would go with the Elijah Craig, bring a couple of those over, and boom. If you have something like the B522 or something like that, say, okay, now we're going to just kick it up some more, but it's the same thing. If you want to try that.
Yes.
You know your audience.
I have all kinds of high proof stuff. I have all kinds of stuff over 100 proof.
Yeah.
I have a few things under. I have 90s areas too, and a couple.
100 is my sweet spot.
Yes,
that's where I like to be in bourbon and north.
Yeah,
Scotch,
exactly.
My sweet spot is 46, non-chill filtered, no color added, and then north. However, I do have some 80 proofers that I enjoy as just a sipper. This is perfect. This is just all I need just to sit down. Yeah, it's fruity. It's got sweetness to it. There's nothing
for me. That's pretty much this for me. And this is my starter for almost everything, right? I'll start it with that and just kind of get in. I can't just jump into 100 plus.
I did today, but I mean,
I do it, but I'm like,
for them, you're right. For them, that would be too much. So that's it. Hey, cool runnings,
dude. Cheers, brother. I do have Makers 101, man. And I considered a weeder as well. I was like, what's a good weeder? And actually, hanging. I actually did do the 101 for a weeder. I'm bringing that over there tonight as well.
Oh, there you go.
I'm bringing a 46 and a 101 to bring the proof down and then bringing the proof up a little bit.
But see, that's not a far haul from the 46 to the 101. And that's where I would probably stay. But again, you could bring something that gives them another kick and then say, okay, if you think you're ready, here you go. And just here you go. Yeah.
And of course, I'm bringing in some rye. So I have the Corbin Cash, their 90 proof Merced rye. But then I also have the 1917 rye. So if you like this profile, it's gonna kick it up a notch. It's gonna be you're gonna get more flavor, but it's gonna kick your butt. It's 123 proof. So I'm just letting you know. I mean, I'm gonna bring it there.
Yeah, it's gonna make your toes start to do this.
Yeah.
But
man, see all these people I haven't seen in so long, man.
I know.
I haven't been live in so long, man.
I was just putting my thumbnail together when I saw that you were on. So I'm like, oh, I gotta pop on for a minute.
And I gotta say, Anthony, that beard that mustache and beard is awesome, dude. It is on point, man. I'm jealous.
Hey,
I wish I had that beard.
Well, it'd be hard to put a SCBA on it with this thing.
Yeah, right. That's it, man. I would love. I can't wait to when I retire. That's what I'm gonna look like right there. Look at Anthony, everybody. Once I retire, that's what I'm gonna look like, just like Anthony, with the glasses too, because I'm already there, dude. There's stuff
I'm done being vague.
Like, all right, hold on a minute.
When you grab some of these, like, okay, give me a minute,
dude. I think even when my eyes were good, I would still have to grab something, a magnifying glass. Right. So Bourbon Brigade, he's a fireman too. So
I tell you what, I used to have to shave every day, and it was because I might have had to put on a mask.
Yes.
And I couldn't get the seal. So
yeah.
And then when I would teach, donning and doffing and how to fit a mask, so on and so forth, and I couldn't demonstrate it effectively with this because this is what I told them you can't have.
Yes.
I didn't care about the mustache and I didn't care about the stuff here as long as when they put it on, the seal was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, if it doesn't interfere, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
A shred word. A Evan Williams single barrel bottle, or even the bottle and bond. Yeah, like you said, the bottle and bond and single barrel. Yeah, for the price of that bottle, it does. It doesn't blow your mouth out. And the single barrel, I think, is only 86 proof. I believe 86.6 or something like that. The flavors on both of those for the price of them are really good.
The bottle and bond on the Evan Williams is 100.
Obviously, it's 100 proof. But the single barrel, I think, is 86 or something like that.
Their standard, it's in the 80s, maybe the 90s.
Yeah, but I agree, man. That's a good one.
No, these are good suggestions. These guys are on point.
Yeah, you guys are right on it. Man, I love this community so much, man. It's so much fun just BSing in here.
Oh, it is. It's a good time. That's for darn sure. So are you off for the next couple of days? Are you taking a break or what?
Off until actually I would be off until Tuesday, but I've got overtime on Monday, so I'm going back to work Monday. So that's my life right now, man. Like I said, we upstaffed a vehicle, but we didn't hire anybody else, so it's 2 people on that vehicle. I'm a captain. There's only one. There's a captain on that vehicle, so and guys are sick, so it just it's been the paycheck is great, but my quality of life is crap right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm jumping in your guys' live in the chat and I'm saying, hey guys, see ya, be great. Hey, have a great live. See ya.
Exactly. That's I was just gonna say, I knew you were around because that's what I've seen you in mine. I've seen you in other ones.
Yeah. I just
when I
haven't
did
been
my
on for like a
live on Tuesday, you were the first one, I do believe it was, that posted on there.
yeah. If I see you post that your thumbnail or something and it puts it out there, I try to get in there and just say, hey,
Yep.
hey guys, especially if I'm at work, hey guys, have a great live. You know, I want to be in there and support you guys. And if I'm running, you know, sometimes I just can't get in, or I'm writing reports or whatever. But I want to support you guys. So that's what's important
Another
to me.
good one that Shredwood had to say, that the E.H. Taylor.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, that's
100 proof. That is extremely drinkable for anybody, in my opinion. Extremely.
The only I won't say problem, but the only thing with that is just finding it at you're not going to be able to find that at under $100.
Oh, I
so
can't.
But all the other ones you're going to find at $25.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to see that, but
Yeah.
I turned it down at 47 because I have one open, one behind it. So
yeah, man, if I could, yeah.
I mean, $50
Small
is
batch.
absolutely pushing the limit for me for the small batch. It really is. But unfortunately, in today's market, if you can find that between the $45 and $50 range, I tell people, if you've never had it, go ahead. It's up to you.
It's one of those bottles.
I'm on the fence. Both cheeks are on the top fence rail. I'm like,
Having had
I'd
it,
rather put it towards something else.
Yeah, and having owned it, and
Yes.
you and I, you know, and other people, we have channels. We buy these things, we get them, and we've had a lot of these things, and we've had them. So I'm not going to spend more on it than that. But if I've never had it, I'm like, oh, if I've never had it and I could find it under $100, I'd buy it. But now I've had it and I know what it is. I would not pay under, you know, over. For me, I wouldn't pay over $60 for it.
And
for
that's
sure.
Fine. That's what you're comfortable with, and I'm fine with it.
For sure.
Shredwood, it is. That pick he's got, that Russell's, came from that side of the world. I have it too. And
it's
if you
incredible.
Get it, you hound him, send him a text, send him emails. I'm serious.
If you can get this,
be disappointed in that. And I put it up next to another pick that I have from Total Wine here. And tell you what, they're close right now for me. For some reason, though, the one that I got from, well, I didn't get it from Shane, but it's the same pick.
Yeah.
It is right now just a notch above. And so that's what I said earlier. Give it a week or so in a bottle. I've got it down to the shoulder. I'll probably have a little more tonight just to make sure I got some space in there. And I'm going to leave that set for a good week or so.
Yeah.
That is going to be one, in my opinion, dark cherry bomb.
Yeah. It is if you like cherry, if you like wild turkey, and if you like the cherry note in the wild turkey, if that's your drive towards, if you like wild turkey and the cherry part is the part you like in wild turkey, this is going to blow your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony's agreeing with me. This is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It like I said, I'm putting my Stag Junior Batch 12 out and not even considering it right now because that's my favorite all time. Just is. Putting that aside, I'm not going to get that again. This is incredible. This is my favorite other than that right now.
It's I tell you what, I bust Shane's chops. I said that earlier. I mean, I busted mercifully, but he knows his booze. If he's telling you something is phenomenal or whatever, I laugh. But I had to have that pick because I do like a Russell's pick, and they're not readily available here in Las Vegas. They are here, but once they hit, people know generally 75-80% of the time they're spot on. They're more consistent as far as flavor, just viscosity, nosing. I mean, just they are a great pick. And another one I really like are the Frey Ranch picks.
Oh my goodness.
I
have a Frey Ranch single barrel bourbon.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. 126 proof, I think.
Mine's 130.
Oh, you're in Nevada. Have you been to the distillery?
No, it's north of me, but I haven't
Oh
been
my
to the
gosh.
distillery, and they've
I'm
had
about to
some.
go there again. I've been there.
I,
It's cool. It's nice.
I'd like to go up, particularly even when I know they're going to have a special release because you can't get them online. It's distillery only,
Yep. Yep.
and a line starts forming there like nobody's business.
Yes, it does. I've
Yeah,
been there, done that. But
but
yeah,
they have some phenomenal. The standard stuff that you can get just on the shelf, I'm going to
yeah,
leave it. I've tried it
yeah,
several times. It's
yeah.
just okay.
I don't like the regular bourbon. I just don't. I mean,
No,
it's. I'm not. It's not bad. I don't get me. When I
no,
say it's not bad, but it's not special.
it's not my cup of tea.
Right. But
Yeah,
the single barrels, and I got a store pick of their single barrel.
Go to Death and Taxes right now. They have a store pick of Prairie Ranch single barrel.
Oh, my wife just jumped out. She Death and Taxes in Nevada, in Reno, Sparks area. They have a store pick of the single barrel at Prairie Ranch single barrel right now.
I thought I heard her mention Frey Ranch. I could hear her
Yes.
background because she
Yeah.
had your undivided attention.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, she's talking. Listen, let me listen.
yeah. She obviously she's watching. So
Yeah,
so
but
yeah.
no,
And
they're
so
phenomenal. I tell everybody if you have a chance to just try one, because a lot of those places will open up a bottle or two for their customers
Yeah.
just to try to show them
Yeah.
it's worth the $80 or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, when they start getting it to 95, it's like you're really pushing my limits. Unless again, I take that sip and go, "Oh yeah, okay,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. This
Yeah.
is wonderful." So
Yeah. I agree. And that's why I'm like Basil. People start talking about Basil Hayden. I'm like, yeah, okay, go play with the kids.
yep.
You know, don't tell you can't talk about Basil Hayden.
I don't
You
know
know,
where it is, but there is a bottle. Well, I think it's down on the floor on the side
you
here.
know where my Basil Hayden toast is. That's
Yeah.
for my content. That's for 50/50s now. She'll throw that in there. I'm like, oh, I know it's in there. It's so bad. I know it's in there. You got some kind of toe jam, dirty
I was
feet
just gonna say,
smell.
Coke can't even cover it up.
No, it's so bad, dude. Oh my
I know.
goodness.
It just, and I haven't opened, but I got it as a gift from my father, and I
That's
know,
the worst part.
I know. What can I say?
Yeah.
I just looked at him and I was like, "Oh, thanks,
So,
Dad."
so Anthony, now that I got you on here, what are you doing between the I think the 4th and the 6th or 7th? Because my wife and I, we're going with friends. I don't know how much time I'll have, but we're going to Vegas for Cowboy Christmas.
Yeah, that
I don't know.
weekend, I usually go. I'm at South Point, but are you going to go to the convention center?
I think shoot
Because that's the true mayhem, and I
Yeah.
avoid that like the plague.
I guarantee we'll be in there somewhere. We'll be on the strip. I know we'll be on the strip.
Well,
But-
I go up to the South Point. As a matter of fact, Women of Whiskey, Kathy Joe and her husband, Tim,
Yeah.
they'll be down. And I
Okay.
don't know. I think it's that weekend they'll be here because we're talking about meeting up too. So it's just kind of a coincidence that you guys are talking.
She just said she's opened the door. Yeah, we'll be at the convention center.
One day.
at least one day. You know, we're not gonna be there the
Yeah.
whole time.
I mean,
So
I used to go there until I found the ones like at the South Point and then a few other places are as good and you're not shoulder to shoulder and just, yeah.
So maybe we can set up a play. You're a Vegas guy, so maybe we can.
Well,
I
are
don't
you
know
going
how
to
much
be, you're going
time
to be
I'll-
staying on the strip or are you going to stay off
Yeah.
the strip?
Yeah, we're staying on the strip. I think we're staying at Caesars actually.
Okay. Well, like I said, South Point, we'll know when we get up closer to
Yeah.
it. I'll put I don't know if I have it, but I'll put my phone number in private chat.
Yeah, I was going to say let's go private chat. I'll put I'll throw mine up there too. Maybe 6'5". Yeah, here we go.
Yep. Perfect. It's in there. But yeah, we can text each other because I'm planning on going. I'll bring my wife up. You know, we'll come up there and it is good. Matter of fact, I go up there specifically because the person that makes my hats has a booth at South Point.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. My wife's going to be looking for a hat, and so
And
another hat. So
you can never have enough of a bespoke
no,
hat.
you and she both look great in hats. I'm gonna say I wish I looked as good as she does in a hat.
In
And
your
you,
profession, you have to wear a hat, right?
yeah, right, pretty much, right. I got so we have these. We have our fire department hats on the dash, or at least I do, because when we take our helmets off after a big call, our hair looks like crap. I'm like, are we going out? Are we going anywhere before we go back to the station? Because I need a hat, dude. So we got at least the hat. I'll just throw the hat on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's way easier than a comb.
Oh God. And think if you said how many times you're putting that helmet off and on sometimes in a day. Yeah. Yep.
So Basil Hayden is hot garbage. Yes,
it is.
Yes, brother, it is hot garbage. So the best thing about the Basil Hayden is the bottle, and the best thing about that bottle is that little metal belt. That's it. And I look at the price again. It's horrible.
Bourbon Brigade, at this time of year, Bourbon Brigade, I will tell you, that is one of the most purchased bottles because of the way it looks, the presentation. So, and it's at a good price point. Let's just say at under $50. So, I mean, it flies off the shelf. And another one that you'll start to see fly off the shelf is the Pendleton 10-year rye, because they support the NFR.
Yeah, NFR, the Cowboy Christmas, they'll be all over that.
Yeah, and it's not all that.
It is Canadian.
Yeah, I like it. I think it has good flavor. Their problem is, and I told them that because the distillery was at South Point giving out samples last year. And I told them, I said, this is your problem. It's 80 proof.
That's it.
I said, you got to put some hair on that sack. I said, and you've got to get that thing at least north of 90.
You got
it was 92, 95. And I told them that. I go,
for real bourbon drinkers.
But they're not
for real
catering to us.
Yeah, they're not catering to us. They're a gateway into,
The Cowboys want that smooth, sorry, people. They want that smooth sipping stuff, and they buy it by the case thinking they've got gold.
Well, smooth to me, you and I, means low proof. Generally, that's what it is. Generally,
I have some low proof bourbons, and they have their place.
Yes.
But that one, like I said, I explained to him, I says, you will bring out so much more flavor in this if you just take it up 10 lousy points. You know, they distill it in Canada and bring it down to Oregon, West Bend. No.
Yeah. I forget. Eugene.
Something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
And they age it and then, of course, cut it there and then distribute it.
Yeah.
But it's like, wow. I'm glad I had the opportunity to talk to him because I got to listen to why they do it. And he was honest, and I was honest with him. I go, I am getting a bottle. And I did. And I gave it out as samples. And the people that I gave it to were kind of new into whiskey in general.
Yeah.
And they actually liked it, but they liked it better in a hot toddy or when they mixed it. And I said, absolutely. There's its niche for me.
That's it. That's Basil Hayden.
Yeah, but it does. It tastes good in a drink, not Basil Hayden. Yeah.
Yeah. What's it? BAAACK bourbon? Is that the Storytime Russells? I'm hitting up Schlong trying to get one. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to have it just a tiny bit more. That's it. Just a little more. I got to be careful. I'm going later after church. I'm going somewhere. We're going to be, I mean, hopefully they'll be drinking more than I am, but dude, this is so good. I haven't been this impressed with a whiskey in a long time, actually.
Oh no. Fresh crack right out. That was good. Bourbon Brigade. I agree with you. I agree with you on that point. I'm not a water in my whiskey person at all. However, when I'm doing certain reviews, and if the whiskey is above a certain point, and I'm going to say particularly a Scotch, I will literally add a drop of water. So I have a little container that has an eyedropper that screws down, and there's distilled water in there. And I will measure it 1, 2 drops to about 1.5 ounces of water, swirl around, let it open up for 5 or 10 minutes, and then resip it. Water has its place.
Yeah.
However, for me, 98% of the time, it just doesn't exist. If I want to bring the temperature down of my whiskey, I use whiskey stones. That way it will bring the temperature down. It just does not dilute it.
Right.
So, and the only reason why I will use that is, well, everyone knows I'm in Vegas. So if I'm outside on a warm day, the whiskey warms up. So I'll put 3 or 4 stones in 1.5 ounce, 2 ounce pour.
So that's where whiskey stones are useful.
Bingo. Bingo. They are.
Yeah.
Other than that, like right now, the temperature, everything is around 70 degrees. I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But whiskey stones, I do like. And everyone says, oh, you need to do a review with, show people you using stones. And I go, okay. But, people send me stuff like that and give me ideas.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. You want to see me drop a stone in my whiskey? Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But see, I have some stones, but I have my son's girlfriend actually got me bullets, right?
Yeah,
so like 50 cal size bullets. So I like drop in. Okay, it's the same thing.
They're stainless steel ones. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said. Yes. Mine are true stones.
Yes.
It doesn't make a difference. I think the metal ones though. How do I want to say this? Will retain the coldness a little more than the stones. I think the stones, once you put them in, it just. But that metal,
they're porous, so it kind of brings it into the stone more.
Correct. So I'm going to get the metal whiskey stones eventually and throw them in the freezer for the summer. Yeah, and do a comparison and see. But in my mind, I bet you it's going to be a little cooler.
Yeah, but that's a good idea. It's a nice comparison. Now, I don't know that I've ever seen anyone do that, so that's a good comparison. Stones to whatever, metal, stone to metal to whatever.
Well, the only reason why I've been thinking about it is towards the end of summer, I got a few requests about that, or people heard me talk about whiskey stones, and I just happened to look at one today. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to have to put that on my to-do list. Because I also got another thing. People want to know what my last FOMO bottle was. And I said, I really don't have that anymore, because once you get a couple, and you get one that you're sorry you bought,
there's more of those.
That pulls your reins real quick.
Yeah, there's more of those than FOMO. There's more of those. Yeah,
so
like the Discovery series on Bardstown, Discovery series, I was like, most of them, I'm like, because they get talked about like at least a 4 through 6. I have them all, and I stopped buying them. I'm like,
well, I can't get them anymore here in Nevada because they no longer distribute here. And if I could ever find a Disco 3, I want one of those. Yeah. If you ever see one, let me know.
Okay.
But they're like Henstein. I've got a 1. I've got a 2. I've never even tasted the 3.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I couldn't believe I found a 1.
Yeah, I can't believe I found one either.
2 of them, and I went through the first one like that, and so now I have 1 unopened. But now again, I'm done it. But you're right about the Discovery series, because that was one of the first ones that anytime it came out between Discovery and Fusion, I was on it like ugly on an ape.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to have it. And then it got scarce. Then I got stung with the 5, Disco 5. Yeah. That's crap and a half. And so that was my real last FOMO bottle. And I have learned my lesson from that.
Same here. I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore. Because they were not cheap.
If I know, just using you or Bourbon Brigade or Shredword or Hanging AZ has something, I would just ask for the sample. I say, look, you want to trade a sample? Or I have one. Let me try it. Because I've learned that taste is subjective, and
Yes.
for you, it's making your toes dance in your shoes. Okay.
Yeah.
It may not do that for me. And when you're starting to
Right.
spend north of $150 a bottle,
Yeah. And
yeah.
that was easy on those bottles when they came out. Easy to 150. Easy.
So my first discovery was 119. Yeah. And I thought that was a
Okay.
little ridiculous back then.
Okay.
But then
Yeah, back then.
they were 129, 39. Now they're 59. Some are 69. And then if
Yeah.
you're getting into some of the limited releases, yeah,
Oh,
169, 180.
everyone's got limited now, and
Well,
one time. Yeah. It's the
And
marketing.
it goes back to a stream I did about blended whiskey. There's so many people that do not like blended scotch. So I bring up Johnny Walker because that's one everybody knows. And they go,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's crap. That's crap. That's crap. I go, well, have you had the Johnny Walker 15? Well, no. Well,
Put some
why are
age
you
on it.
saying that's crap? That's all single malt scotch
Yeah.
from leading distillers blended in, but they're all 15 years old. There's nothing younger than 15 years old. So
Yeah.
Craigmore, Kalila, I can never remember them all, but anyway, they're Talisker. They're absolute phenomenal distilleries. What about Compass Box? Okay, all right, now stop. Unless it says single barrel or single cask, when you're talking about bourbon, it's all a damn blend, people. So now
it is all blend. Yeah, right.
We're talking about Bardstown, Disco Series, the Discovery Series. It's all a blend.
It's all blend, and even lists it what the blend is and the years that it came from on the bottle, which I appreciate.
It's a bad rap.
I love blended whiskey.
Well, we all do.
I want it to taste good.
So, original Jack Daniels and Jim Beam is a blend of, let's just say, 200 barrels for that.
Yeah,
batch.
multiple barrels. Yeah, it's a blend of multiple
to get
barrels.
the profile. Unless it's a single barrel or single cask.
Yeah.
That's it. So anyway, I'm off.
Which are not good either.
So I don't care if it's blended or not, or says or not. You're drinking it. Over 80%, 90% of the whiskey's a blend.
What I think is cool is if it says single barrel or cask strength, whatever, if it says that and it's really good, now I'm going to pump it up like, oh, sweet, we got one.
There you go.
And now I better have that bottle before I say that, because then I won't be able to afford it after I say it, because everyone else gets to say it too, right? That's what we do.
That's it.
So we can't afford it.
Yeah, well, like I said, the price now is getting to the big thing that everybody's looking at. Stuff that we bought for under 100 that we were buying for under 50 all day long has jumped up $20. I was buying the cask strength 12 Redbreast for under $100. Now try to find it for under 140.
Oh my gosh. I that's one of the, I have 3 or 4 Irish whiskeys, and the Redbreast 12-year cask strength is one of the ones I have.
It's a great whiskey.
It's a great whiskey. It is really good.
And I'm glad I bought my backup while it was still under $100. But now I find them for $139 all day long. And it's like, I think it's good. I really do. I just don't think it's $140 good.
No, that's the thing, man.
I just don't. It's not that kind of whiskey. That's just like when you get into E.H. Taylor and you said, you can find that $60 or $100 a bottle. You're really pushing it. Well, the Warehouse C here. Okay, the Warehouse C is going for like $4,000, $5,000 a bottle for Warehouse C. And what's funny is it's not what people think it is. So they're thinking it's that Survivor batch, the tornado batch, that when the Warehouse got destroyed. Okay. Yeah. So that's what gave Warehouse C the name. So now they put out this Warehouse C. Okay. And that's just what it says on there.
Yeah.
But where do you think the small batch comes from? Where do you think the single barrel comes from? Where do you think it all comes out of Warehouse C?
Yeah, Warehouse C. Yep. But you and I know that, right?
But I educated the people at the store, and I said, that's not the right price for that in a million years. But I watched somebody spend the money on that because in their mind, they got warehouse C.
Yeah. So Lurch in the chat here, he was saying he sent me
now I don't
sample.
have the 15 myself.
Yeah,
you'll
he
like
sent me this one, and I just
Yep.
pulled it out. It's just the one with the R on it, right? The red breast.
Yep.
And this is the Sexton, right? He's an Irish whiskey guy.
That Sexton is really good.
And which one's this there, Lurch? The K. He still has a half a bottle of the 15-year.
Hey, Lurch, have you tried Limavady yet? And I'm sure you have if you're an Irish guy. I've been going through that like it was water. I think it's a great sipping Irish whiskey. And I was picking it up for about $32 in Arizona. So I picked up 2 of them this summer. And I was going to go to my dad's over this holiday, but I didn't make it. So I will be there for Christmas. So I'll pick up another one just so I have a backup for the backup. Because I'm going to open the backup.
Lurch, because you're on stream, I'm going to try. I'm going Irish. I'm going 15-year Irish, just a little bit. You sent it to me.
He hasn't had Limavady. Let me tell you, if you can find it, and unfortunately, it's about 47 here in Las Vegas. So I don't know where you are, Lurch, but
he's in Texas.
Oh, well, you know what? Prices are a little better down where you are. It depends, I know, but look for Limavady. It's a glass top, or it's a glass stopper on that. A phenomenal seal, and it's a pain in the ass to get off. Once you do it once or twice, you'll get it. But it is a very nice sipping whiskey, 92 proof, PX finish on there. Whistle Pig is in on it with them, but I think Whistle Pig, the only thing they're doing is they're the distributing arm here for them. But it's a great bottle if you find it. Since you're an Irish guy, I don't think you'll be disappointed, particularly at the price.
Kevin, hey, Lurch, or you might know, Anthony. What do you know what the proof is on this 15-year Redbreast? I don't know
offhand, but Lurch will probably tell us real quick because I don't own a 15.
Normally, I'm finding the Scotch and the Irish whiskeys are lower proofs. Generally, they're in the 80 to 90, unless you get a cask strength or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's in the 90s, is what I would say.
I'm getting some,
just like the.
It's really sweet on the. It smells light but sweet. Yeah, the Lestal. I have the Lestal. I really like the Lestal as well.
So Lestal's 46, 92.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this. This is a good pour. Also,
it is a really good pour. I have the 12-year. I have the cask strength 12-year. I have the Lestal, and I have a Powers 3 Swallow.
Oh, that's a good one to have.
Yeah, it's decent.
That's a good one to have. 3 swallows. Yep. Yeah, that's what I said. Redbreast is 92. Yep. As I think it's low, and so that's why I pulled this one up. I said, let me take a look.
Okay, so this I'm getting. It's light. It's light, and I expect it to be light, but I'm getting some. It's sweet, like like a sugary fruit smell, not fruit and not sugar, but like a sweet fruit on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm getting on it right now. I mean, it's pleasing on the nose. I'll say that. He says it's what? It's what the proof you say 92? Is that what we said?
Yeah, that's what I said. 92. Yep.
Okay. All right, let me get some on the palate base.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. I can appreciate that. I can tell it's an Irish whiskey. I can right off the bat tell that. And once you get the mindset that's an Irish whiskey and you don't have a bourbon brain, because if I had my bourbon brain on, I was like, I'd be like, ah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've learned that at least with this. Let me know it's Scotch. Let me know it's Irish.
If I'm going to do Irish, I have no problem going to certain Scotches. If I'm doing a bourbon, I'm going to have to go into the cask strength Irish because
Right.
it's
That's
too
same.
watered down after doing 100, 110, 130 on the bourbon as far as the proof goes.
And that's what I'm
sorry.
getting on this. I agree with you, Anthony. And I knew I poured very little of that in here, and it does taste like an Irish whiskey to me. But it tastes watery to me because I've had all these higher proofs.
Exactly.
I'll have to start out with this next time. But Lurch, hopefully next time on the Raven on Wednesdays, I'll be in there with you. But it is pungent. You know what? I mean, that's the Irish whiskey part of it. I'll say it's a little pungent to me.
Yeah.
Not bad, but pungent.
I'll give that to Cool Running. It's thick. That's what I like about the cask strength 12. It's thick. It's rich. It's sweet. It's caramely, but I get a butterscotch note on that. It's just like a warm butterscotch. Just cask strength is.
So what I've had, this is a lot. I got a little bit of smoke, a light pepper, but so a little bit of fruitiness in there. And like I said, I'm coming off this. What I'm saying is one of my favorites all time right now at 110 proof into a 92 proof. So I gotta hit this again. I got plenty of it to do that again, but it's knowing that it's Irish whiskey and it's 15 year. I'm appreciating it.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. I think Redbreast does some good stuff. Now they have a Redbreast small batch.
Really?
Not worth the money, in my opinion. It's good.
Okay.
But
okay.
I don't think it. Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, nope.
That is jumping down from all these higher 125 proofs, 110 proof, jumping down to this. It does taste a little watery to me, but I already knew it was going to be a little bit watery because I knew it would be sub 100 in the 90s at least. At the most, I knew it'd be in the 90s. But putting that aside, it does have some good flavors in there.
They do. And it's great to share. I mean, it really is. I've taken a couple of them up to my camp this summer, and I've shared them, and the people really, really like them because they don't always. Well, they work for NDOW, Nevada Department of Wildlife, and they're wildlife biologists. So they're studying the horses, the mountain lions, and other things out there, and looking at kill sites and blah 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 blah. Anyway, and I'll bring stuff up that I know that they probably couldn't afford, and I have it to share. So I bring it up, and sometimes I'll bring up 6, 7 bottles, 8 different bottles, and on a Saturday night we just sit there and I pour just different ones, and I take them all down that road and say, okay, we're gonna start here. And I talk to them about it to develop their senses, to develop their palates and stuff. It's just a good time. Yep. I wish I could find that 15 for that.
Dude, I wish I could find anything I like for $60.
Well, that's true. Well, nowadays, if you find an E.H. Taylor small batch for 60, you're going to be happy.
Oh my goodness, right? Jameson Gold Reserve bottle.
I've only heard of that. I've never seen it because I know it's not anymore. So,
Gold Reserve unopened. Stumbled across a discontinued 17. Oh, nice. Right, jump. Hey, right on. Hey, you know what? Hey, and Anthony, I gotta get off too. I gotta get ready to go to church, and then I gotta go after that. Go get ready to drink more.
That's it.
And talk about bourbon.
So, Bourbon Brigade's gonna stream in 20 minutes, huh?
Yes, he'll be on. Dude, how long is your stream? You said you pre-recorded it. How long is your stream, brother? He's on TikTok a lot as well.
See, I don't do TikTok crap.
Yeah, I'm not
saying it's crap, but
no. It's different. It's a different.
Right
on, Joe. Thanks, brother. It's 36 minutes. So, hey, dude, I'm gonna catch I'm sure it'll be there on YouTube. I'll watch it, but I'll catch the last part of it, dude. I'll be getting out of church I'll be starting at 5, getting out at 6. But yeah, I'll catch the last part of it, brother. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you guys hanging in, man. Anthony,
All right.
thanks for jumping on. Joe, thanks for jumping on. Everybody, thanks for hanging in here. No, go watch Shayla. Go if you're not in here, go watch Shayla if you're in here. And then Ford Leaf. Stacy tomorrow. Stacy's tomorrow, right, Anthony?
Stacy is tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, right on. I'll be in there too. All right, peeps.
All right, people. Always a
Thanks
great
a lot,
time,
man.
man. Thanks for having me on. I'll catch you, sir.
Thanks
Cheers.
for coming on, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for welcoming me back from all this overtime.
Glad to do it. Cheers.
The best ball right now. All right, guys. See ya.
Cheers.
Hey, contact me.